It's just gone 7 o'clock.
Just gone 7.
It's just gone 7. It is Tuesday night, the 7th, just checking my watch, the 7th of May, 2019. Look who's back. It's Tuesday Night Fly Casual, everybody.
Finally returned from the
outer regions. I've been on holiday for a couple of weeks. So yeah, hi Clive. This is my compadre this evening for the first game.
Yeah, for the first game.
Because you're playing in second
I will
game.
be on the other side of the camera.
The gorgeous Josh Thompson. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, very well.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. How you been?
Good, busy. Good weekend though.
Yeah.
UKTC.
Yeah,
good fun.
Fishy got a
third place
with Kylo and Johnny Cannon.
Yeah.
So well done, guys. So well done on that.
186 green won, and I'm really sorry, but I can't remember who came second.
Another 186. Yeah.
Oh, it was Phil GC's
Silly Squad.
Phil GC's
186 Silly Squad.
Was it Silly Squad? Yeah, Silly
Something
Squad. Where all the stupid hats and headphones and stuff. It was,
Oh, really? Yeah, but do you know what?
we had a great time. Good fun.
What was your team name? Because I was looking on the results.
We were the Jester Squadron.
The Jester Squadron.
We were just thrown together, and so we'd already called us the Jester Squadron, and then we're like, well, we should have been because we all flew
Yes.
Public Rebellion Resistance.
Okay, and how'd you go
on? I went to. Well, I got shafted.
Oh, really?
I played a direct counter to my list every single game.
That's who was captain?
Me.
So then you've got only got yourself to blame, dude.
So I took one for the team to give the others the better opportunities, and they let me down.
Just blame the team. What's going on with it? There's no graphics on here, look.
I'm fixing it.
You're fixing it? Cool, man. So we brought Josh on board purely because of his technical knowledge.
Because he knows how to fix things.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, we're back. We've got Dink on.
We've got Dink.
Yeah, Dink's back. So
Dinky Dink.
It's good to see a young Dinkster, and we've got Salty as well, who wanted to go on stream.
Both not been in the shop for a while.
This is going to be a separatist republic, just slugfest, I think.
Yep.
You know, Vagabonds 3PO came 9th. Good day. Lawless 124 high. They're doing a similar format for the side event at Nats. Oh, really? Rich, you need to tell me more about that, dude.
That sounds interesting because it's because you get they pick the bad matchup. So we had that. We had they'd get the first choice, and they'd always pair. My list was probably the most meta, and they'd always pair me against their counter for it. Went, yep, you're playing that, and then we'd just choose out the other two. And I was like, oh, great, so I'm not choosing. Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Yeah, crack on, mate. So yeah, we're just giving the green light for them to
so
go.
We've got Salty's flying Sinker with Clone Commander Cody.
Yep.
Ahsoka, R2 and Delta 7B. Makes it really tanky actually, and 3 Naked Gold Squadrons.
So the only thing I don't really know about that is Clone Commander Cody. Yes.
So he's very interesting.
Is he? Do you want to talk me through it?
3 points, gunner slot actually.
Yeah. So
he says, when you're attacking, if your attack missed and your opponent neutralised one or more hit or crit, so if they evaded something, assign them a strain token.
Which is it gets rid of it if you do a blue manoeuvre, and it gets rid of it if you're shot at, but it gives you an instant -1 agility.
-1 agility. So if you miss with Sinker, the rest of your stuff have a better chance of hitting.
Cool, and it's interesting as well that Sinker is actually the most highest initiative in Josh's list.
Yeah, along with Ahsoka,
because that would work.
Yeah. So he shoots first, lets everyone else have a go. But also Sinker's ability. Do you know Sinker's ability?
Sinker's ability, is that the one without the side?
Yeah, so if he's got stuff in his side arcs, he gives him a reroll. So it's a bit like 1 to 2 though. So it's a bit like bit like Hell Runner, bit longer range, but a bit more restrictive on where they have to be.
Oh, okay. Cool. And Dink. Wow.
So Dink's flying Fat Darth Maul.
Yeah.
With hate.
Fatty Maul.
Yeah, Grievous crew.
Yeah.
Palpatine crew. Scimitar title and Kraken.
So Kraken is the dude. See, Rich has gone.
We'll read that in a minute.
Yeah, Rich has gone and done that, right? Not really considering that. That just fills the screen.
Yeah, we'll read through that in a minute, Rich.
But it's all right, dude. No problem.
We'll just go through the list.
We've got the technology. We can sort it out. We're all good. So while we are...
So, Grievous, Scimitar, Kraken. Kraken, is the dude.
Kraken is, it's like maximum of 3 ships at range 0 to 1. They can leave 1 calculator.
They keep an extra one, absolutely. Scimitar means he starts cloaked. He gets a red cloak and a red jam.
Yes, he does.
And it does something else as well, which I can not remember. Oh yeah, if you after you decloak, you get to jam something if it's in your bullseye.
Oh right, cool. What? Balls on a large base ship though. It's a bit.
It's hard to get, but
It's very
and he's
situational.
got Palpatine on there as well. Not sure which side he's got it on.
Yes, just get stressed. Oh no, it always has to start.
Starts Palpatine side, but
Johnson
we
side,
don't know.
yeah.
You could flip it straight away.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, my thoughts on that Sidious side of it is more to do with endgame when you're trying to sort of eke out action economy.
Yeah, potentially, but with Maul and Hate, it's brutal on the Palpatine side.
Yeah.
Just stressing everything if something gets shot at.
Yeah.
And then there's just 5. Trade Federation Joe.
Hold on a minute. Who's this just walked in?
No one.
No one.
No one.
No one.
It's only the one and the only Ash Brooks.
The Rash.
It's a myth.
It's the man, the myth, the legend. He's like
He doesn't exist until next Monday night.
He's like a purple cloud that just floats in and floats out through the gaps in the doorways.
Yeah.
That's it. Just
And
drifted
like,
under the door frame.
you know the purple I'm on about. I'm talking Darth Maul lightsaber. Mace Windu
Makes
Yeah.
Windu lightsaber.
lightsaber. Like so, he's like a purple wind. And sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing.
Bad thing.
But there you go. Ulfric says hello. Docking Bay 94 says hey up. Hello, Nick. That's Nick, isn't it? Hi, Nick. Mark Packer Hughes says he thought you'd join the Foreign Legion, Ash.
I have.
He has. He's got a French hat on.
Yeah.
He's got some onions.
Garlic.
Yeah, bit of garlic.
Ring of garlic. I rode down on a bike with a baguette.
Going hee haw a lot. Anyway, that's another story.
Okay, so what's Rich said about the side event format?
Oh,
is
what for nationals?
Teams of 3. Player 1 gets paired against player 1. 2 against 2. 3 against 3. So it's not quite the same. It's the
Weird.
Whichever team has the most games in their matchup
wins the most games in the matchup. Wins the
wins
point.
the point. No faction restrictions, so you can all fly the same faction or 3 different.
So it's
Okay.
similar, but not quite the same. You don't get the
Yeah.
overall initiative and then pick.
Was
First...
is it like? Oh right, so it's just 3 games going off. You don't then swap. Is that what
No,
you're saying?
just 3 games, I think.
Ash has actually now been replaced by the dog. Hello, Paul. How you doing?
Potentially.
So yeah, what we're seeing here is we're going to see Dink, I think, go straight in on this. So this is the
I
first
hope-
time Dink has
Yeah.
done this list.
I hope he can get Maul in there
Yeah.
because otherwise, at 2,
Well, Maul's your hammer, isn't
at
he?
2 agility, 3 health. As pesky as they are, having played against, if you're listening, a very well flown actually Trade Federation Swarm,
UKTC.
UKTC.
Yeah.
I had every single drone on 1 half at one point.
Yeah.
Because you won't give me all to shoot at the times. I'd take what I had.
Yeah.
But no, they wouldn't die. They'd all go to 1 health and then wouldn't die. Wouldn't die. But they do die quickly if they go wrong because they only got 2 dice and
Yeah.
3 health.
So I played.
And we'll get all of Salties will shoot before all the drones.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You're looking to lose one.
Well,
before
I
one.
played at System Open. I played. It was a 7 Vulture Swarm, but it had Grievous with it, and the one, another one like Captain somebody. Or
Oh, was it? Yeah. So the 7 Swarm, 5 with Captain Seer and Grievous.
That's it,
So
yeah.
I had 6 with Seer, who makes them ruthless because they basically will get crack shot every turn.
Yeah, and that's fine. However, they didn't expect to be
Bombed.
So the first, and the guy that I played was awesome about it all because he was like, "Oh, I forgot about that." I did it again. He went, "Oh, I forgot about that."
Yeah.
And it was always it was awesome because you know the way I set up. I put Sol in the middle of the board, and then I drop
Bobber
a
and
seismic.
all that, yeah.
So I dropped. He's set up as in the top corner, literally as a formation, and just to get past the rock that I put at 2 and 2.
And
so
you-
they were all
you
quite
seismiced
twisted.
it, yeah.
So I seismixed it, and out of his 7 ships, I hit 5 of them with it.
Horrible man.
I know, I'm a bad man.
Horrible
I know.
man.
And then he looked at me and went, "Is it not just one ship I'd take damage?" I said, "No, it's everything at range 1, mate." And he's like, "Oh, all right." And then he carried on up the board with another one there. Sol pings one out the other way on a seismic, and he goes like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." I mean, dude, it was time before you, literally the turn before. So I'd got him down to half
Less than half, yeah.
without even firing a shot. It was ridiculous. But he, to be fair, he played a tough game, and I managed to sneak the win on points. But wow, what a great game it was.
Tavern
Anyway.
Wars, they can be particularly annoying to kill. Torrents can be obviously more having that 2 extra health, but
Yeah.
so we're looking at having a bit of a joust. I think we'll look at this.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Possible.
this game's going to go to time. Or I think we're going to bump here.
Bumpity bump.
So before we get into the rolling the dice and stuff, what are we giving away tonight? What we got?
We've had some kind donations from the weekend's bounties.
Oh right, okay. So we have. I can see in front of us.
Yeah, someone kindly
Well, I
donated them
look
to
just
us.
here. So Kylo, one of our weekend
yeah.
warlords, who came second in a hyperspace trial on Saturday, and then came third on UKTC on Sunday.
Crazy. Drove down Saturday morning to Poole in Dorset, 4 hours with Alessandro, and then drove up, stayed in Milton Keynes, got there at 1 in the morning for UKTC.
Stole it, mate. He stole it. So Wellban87, hi mate. Kai,
He
how
won,
you doing?
He won some cards.
So he won some cards.
he won all sorts.
and he's
He won loads of
and he's
stuff.
given us the cards.
Yeah,
to,
he's given
to
us
give away.
these two. So we've got,
So I've got
Parva.
Jess Parva and a Grand Inquisitor.
So
And they're the ones with the.
they're from Hyperspace. They're Hyperspace prize cards.
So we're going to give these away tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, those two. We're giving them both away to one lucky winner. So it's a full set of the prize cards available. He was going to give us the
There you go,
plastic Terror as well.
That's better. But Ryan.
But Ryan dibsed it before he could give it to us to give away on the stream.
Ryan nabbed that.
So unfortunately,
And then
yes.
we've got a tournament this weekend.
This
haven't we?
weekend we are doing the double. So Saturday and Sunday we'll be here with 5 games each of X-Wing.
Yeah. So if you want to be in on that, please buy the tickets. Go to weekendwarlords.co.uk/shop, and you can buy your tickets there. £12.50 for a great day of X-Wing.
A fantastic day of X-Wing. Yeah.
And so we've changed the format slightly.
We have for the
So-
first time ever.
Yeah. So with all these kind of
Free from
with
Bigger.
FFG not really deciding what they want to do with grand tournaments and whatever, what they've got is Warlords have decided to do hyperspace on the Saturday and extended on the Sunday. Yeah. So
They're doing both for bits and bobs, so we're doing both.
thanks for this subscription, Rich. So at the weekend, I mean, are you going to be in on? You're commentating at the weekend.
Yes, so I am in for. Well, I'm actually here for both days, but I have to leave a little bit early on Saturday because I'm at work at 6.
Yeah.
So I'll be either commentating one or the other, playing the one or the other.
So I'm
we still need to
commentating.
sort out who's doing what days, don't
Well,
we?
I'm
But-
commentating Saturday and I'm playing Sunday.
Yeah, so I think I might join you Saturday and play. I want to play Sunday because my current list is extended,
Yeah.
but I have got high space lists, so.
Yeah, cool. Oh my God, Salt's hand action is to die for. Oh dear me, that's Lee.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Lee.
Well, so far, Salty's dice have been particularly potent.
Yes.
Um,
So Salty's not putting his dice on the thingy. I might have to go and.
that's 2
reprimand
hits.
him.
It's all right.
So at the weekend, I think we're going to give away these.
They are beautiful.
So these are the metal. Hold on. Let's do that. You can hear that. These are the metal cards.
Metal cards from
Right.
the wonderful K.
From the wonderful K. We're going to give these away at the weekend. Maybe one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Or maybe 2 on
Maybe
Saturday.
2 on
maybe
Sunday.
3 on one of the days.
Who knows?
You're going to have to
Give
tune in
away
and
at some
find out.
point.
So this one, I'm not sure you're going to be able to get it, but you can just make out the Falcon
Put it
there.
really close. You might have to get just that little bit over the lens, and you will see straight through the rebellion symbol.
Oh yeah, look at that.
See through.
So you've got a Falcon,
Yeah,
and you flip that over, and you have a wedge
a
and
wedge.
Tilly's.
So double-sided,
Double-sided.
hand wedge.
So there. So we're gonna give one of those away at the weekend.
Rich has joined us. I didn't even quantify in my head that Rich said he wasn't going to be able to join us tonight.
Wow, that's Richard.
So we have lost a drone as predicted.
So yeah, while that's going on, I'm going to show you the lovely picture of Fenral that we've got here, and on the other side of that is Boba Fett,
Boba Fett. It's beautiful.
which is amazing, and it's metal again.
Anakin double-sided as a sprite and Y-wing. Ooh, look, we got the full information on the Y-wing yet, Kay?
And then the last one, which we may just give 2 away, but we don't know because I might bag that Fen Boba one myself. But you know, this one is Echo and Whisper for all you Quad Phantom.
Yeah, all you
People.
horrible phantom people. Just one from Dink.
So we've got
double
those.
blank from Salt.
So we're going to give those away at the weekend. So tune in from 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
To see our tournament and how
Full
that
day
plays out.
of X-wing.
2 more veterans will be crowned.
Yes.
So that's all good.
Hopefully. Oh no, we're playing the same day, so it can't be both of us, but it can be one of us.
Well, no, it'll be me though, right?
Maybe.
If we're playing
Hey,
the same day,
yes,
it's
we
going
should.
to be me.
Gotta be you.
Because I know you'll throw the game for me.
Absolutely. We'll shake hands at the start, and that'll be it.
To the death, mate. To the death.
The death, and then we'll shake hands and go.
So, also in future weeks,
Coming soon to a
check
stream
this
near
out.
you.
I've got this Weekend Warlords coaster.
Yeah.
But is it a coaster? Is it a coaster? Is it not a coaster?
Who knows?
It's actually a crypto.
Giant crypto.
It is massive crypto.
You're never
I've
going to
got-
miss that, are
I've
you?
got 2 of these bad boys which we're going to be giving away. Or I might keep them actually. For our
Is it a
coffee.
coaster? Is it a crypt token? Or is it a frisbee? They're massive. Who knows?
Amazing. And what else have I got in a little pack of oh my god. I'm not going to get it out. Well, I am actually. We have got
More toys.
so many things to give away over the next few weeks. Sorry, this is really bad TV. But,
I'm eating chocolate and you're climbing in a box.
yeah. But I'm just going to grab a handful of stuff here, right? And I'm not going to show you what this is, but look at how many cards we've got to give away. Look at how much all art stuff we've got.
There's 2 full sets of the system open.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Right, so we're back to dials. Some stickers. They're from that's last year's
That's for
stickers.
2018.
Yeah.
Bloody Ian
I know.
Mandalorian. I mean, come on.
What's he like?
Come on, mate, up your game.
I've got some more swag to give away. I've got some UKTC badges from this year.
Have
got
you?
Some,
Oh, wow, you got
I've
some.
got one at least, because I might keep one for myself.
Fabengard says Richard look amazing on his coffee.
Fabengard.
Yeah, who's that? Fabengard.
Fabengar.
Fabengard.
Fabengar.
I
Fabengar.
thought it's like some,
I've got a
like
poster.
some kind of Norse
Do you know the-
god. Fabengard the Great.
Oh, it's one of the cards. That's a really cool artwork on it. I can't remember which one it is. I was gonna say it's Proton Talk, but it's not. It's got an X-wing involved.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and I've got a full poster of that, A3 poster. That's coming down to the box as well.
Evening Pie, how you doing? So we're into this already now.
Yeah, they've had a good whack at each other, and Dink got smashed, and Salty took one
So
hole.
why hasn't he decloaked yet?
He's chosen not to. He was out of range. I think he thought he was out of range, so he didn't fancy the decloaking for the shot.
PJ, how you doing, man? I saw you down at UKTC. Sorry I wasn't there, guys. I
But
mean,
what is-
not that you really missed me, of course, but
What he's got to do here is either fail the decloak or not decloak still.
you would need to fail the decloak by going to the right. But you then keep the token. You don't actually lose the token.
I don't think he can decloak here
No.
because there's nowhere for him to go.
I think I saw some of my cards in there, Steve. Well, you never know, mate. They pop up anywhere. PJ's cards. PJ's cards are mint, by the way.
Which one's a PJ?
He does the Lego ones.
Oh yeah, they're cool. They are.
So
Really cool.
my favourite one is the Maul one. Yeah, he's got a little Lego picture of Maul, and he's got like taking some damage, and he's holding a stress token. And 000 as well. It's the droid. It's the proper droid, the Lego droid, and he is offering a stress token and holding a calculate token. It's amazing. They're really, really cool. Hello, Mr. Lee, Mr. ProTech Models Lee, Rattler84. Nice to see you. Who's in then? So what? So we're going to give these cards away. I know we're going to get back to this. In a
Yeah,
minute.
we're going to set go actually on that.
We're going to. What time do we put it? 2 hours.
I'll just double check it and make sure it is on a
Cool.
fair timer.
It's 75 little spondulas.
Yeah, and you can
to
get
enter.
you can get 4 tickets.
You can enter 4 times. So you put
Exclamation mark,
raffle,
raffle, space,
4.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Let's just go straight for 4.
If you got 4 lots, if you
Yeah.
got 300 spondulis, bam, straight in there.
And you can win these 2 amazing hyperspace.
Really cool. I like the artwork on the back's my favourite part of them.
So it's there you go. Let's turn over. It's almost sepia. Let's say.
Yeah,
Sepia.
it's sort of like a grey scale, is it? I don't know. Because it's not quite the yellow hue
Yeah,
of sepia,
no,
is
it's
it?
cool.
It's really cool.
So yeah, and
No, I'll put it on a 30-minute timer. So we're going to increase that quite
over
significantly.
30 minutes time. What should we do? Let's just go an hour. Hour?
No,
We'll do it all night.
most of the night, I reckon. Because otherwise, we've got a box of swag, but we're going to run out quick enough, you know? So we'll do it for it'll finish towards the end of my game. Should we start it?
Yeah, cool. Do it. So we'll start the giveaway now. Couple of hours and a bit. 75 spondulas to enter. Use raffle 1 to 4 to enter the raffle. Each ticket costs 75 spondulas.
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing. It's all good.
Bengar, I think I've actually got a relatively good extended list with Dengar in it. I've written one. I'm fancying it.
With Dengar.
Dengar,
Is it
Scumhan, and
it,
Fenrao. That's
yeah.
3 PS6s. All of them hit hard.
Yeah.
It's maybe not fantastic, but it's definitely interesting.
Also, just worth mentioning while they're doing the raffle thing, if you subscribe to us, you get a free ticket.
Yeah, if you're a subscriber, you get an extra ticket on your.
Yeah.
So if you pay for 2, you get 3.
Yeah. So ways to get more spondulas.
talking to us.
Is talking to us, yeah. So keep going in the chat. Subscribe to us, follow us,
Watch us.
watch us, buy cheers for the Twitch chat room.
Yeah,
And
cheer.
cheer for us. That gives you spondoodles.
Donate to us. Any of
Yeah,
it.
any
That
of
gives
it.
you all spondoodles.
And it's what you're doing is you're helping us to like keep this thing going, but it means that we can sort of give back the swag that we get from events and
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. So we go out to these events, which are great fun.
Yeah.
And
So
it's just
we've got some bumping.
we
going
try
on.
and collect them up and just dish out to you guys.
So thanks for the 1-bit donate, Rich.
Doesn't actually get him any
I
spondoodles.
know, but he does it. He does it every week,
I know he does it every week too.
and he'll donate maybe 5 over the course.
Yeah,
But that's all right.
we appreciate it.
I think it's Rich's sort of calling card saying,
I'm here.
"I'm here." Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you should have Greedo in that list because Greedo's great, isn't he?
Mate.
1 point for Greedo.
Greedo, Rich.
Especially at Peter.
This is going out to Rich Campsell, right? Rich, tell me about Greedo. me and Rich played
you
the
get
me and Rich played the other week, right? Last week I think it was, and we both had Greedo in our list. And you can Greedo twice in the same role. So
You're
I'm
Greedo, his
Greedo in
Gre-
mine, and because he hasn't spent
You're
his,
Greedo
I'm
in his.
Greedo in another one. It was ridiculous. It was so. I was sitting, I was just laughing. It was late at night. We were a bit drunk as well, but it was all good. And double Greedo's the way forward, mate. We're going to give this away soon as well. Check that bad boy out. Check out the R2 badge.
So we've got a bit of a bump fest here.
Check out the Darth Maul badge.
But for Rinky Dink,
Yes.
probably not the worst thing because he's going to lose some ships if you're not careful.
Okay, what's going on here? It's a chat just went mad for a while.
So
PJ.
PJ's been a bully basically.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He watched someone practicing for UKTC,
Yeah.
stole their list, and then beat them with it.
Oh, that makes me
careful.
that makes me happy. That does.
Thank you, Kay. Much appreciated.
Thank you,
Kay.
Kay.
Just donate. We should like give Kay bits back because half
Kay-
of these prizes are from
Yeah,
Kay.
so Kay donated this. Check out the C3PO.
I'll get him up on Etsy though, because that's where you can get all these.
No, get them from Kay.
Yeah, he's on Etsy.
Oh, is he?
Etsy. Yeah. So Kay's on it. I believe it's Etsy where Kay sells his wares.
Oh yes, it is because he does it
Kay,
every
yeah.
Friday.
Kay, where do you sell your wares? Is it Etsy? Because if it is, hit him up. Drop.
So we got a BB-8
Tell you what, drop a link in the chat, Kay, because you've donated all this stuff to us. Really
and
appreciate
my
it.
personal favourite.
Orange with Weekend Warlords on it, Fenral. What?
Yeah, I know, man. 'Cause it
Nothing
is-
to do with the green screen.
So we got those to give away at some point in the near future as well.
So that is a bump with a still cloaked Darth Maul.
Yeah, I know. What's he doing?
Let's see if he fires dice and they're just forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super limited edition, that one, Kay.
Thank you, Ulfric, for the donation of the 250. It is very much appreciated. So there is a lot of bumping going on here, but that's always going to happen.
It's not terrible.
So there's someone said something like once that said if two people decide to joust, one of them is wrong.
I think that's Tim Martin.
Is it?
Sounds like a Tim Martin thing to say.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
fair
if you
enough.
both want to joust, one of you shouldn't want to joust.
Yeah, both of you is wrong.
Yeah, one of you is definitely wrong. Unless you both run the same list and just then it comes down to dice, doesn't it?
So the idea of Salt's list, right, is just to keep everything in the side arcs of
Yeah.
Synchro, right?
We'll speak with him about it. It's
Tano's
not
giving the
it's not massively
coordinates out.
keep it. No, it's like it's not. Oh, she can do, yeah. With a, but what he did against me
Yeah.
is he generally just used it on herself all the time because if she wanted a K turn, she'd say it. She'd be like, "All right, I'll just use my ability, spend a force off target lock."
Yeah. So Dalton's saying came from over the pond, so it's probably wrong itself.
Yep, probably true.
I mean, they can't play X-Men; they just get to play X-Men with WWE superstars.
I know. What was all that about? Right, look. If you're watching,
Yeah, if anybody
famous is watching,
we got the world champ,
we've got the world champ and former European champ and 3-time other things. But
store champs, and
Xavier Woods,
I'd
if
say
you're
famous.
watching and you want to know how to play X-Wing properly and want to do another episode of Up Up Down Down,
Yeah.
hit up Weekend Warlords
Weekend
live stream
Warlords.
Dream Team.
and they're in the UK this week.
Yeah, while you're over here, so if you're sort it out, hit us up. Weekend Warlords X-Wing Facebook group. Stick yourself in there, it'll be fine.
I'm going to email WWE. In fact, I'm going to email Xavier Woods. and say, "Oi,
Can we get Walter?
Those
Walter will do.
Minox.
I'll be happy with Walter.
yeah, Walter, yeah, get him over." But Xavier's the game's guy.
He is the game. He'll put
Kofi,
that
get
on.
Kofi.
He brings him with him. Oh,
Evening live stream dream team. Crikey, a rare visit from Old Man Steve. All right.
he's returned from the unknown
God,
regions.
Do you know what? I take a couple
Old
of
man's
weeks
a bit
out.
harsh.
I know, right? I mean,
You get to rest your achy bones, and then he just bullies you.
I am closer to 50 than I am to 40. I live at number 48.
That's all right then. That's fine.
Steve's back out of retirement again. I'm not retired, guys. I've had a holiday for 2 weeks. Wow, if I knew I was going to get this much
He
grief.
won't come back.
No, exactly.
We might lose him forever, guys. Be nice.
Yeah, no, you're not going to lose me forever. Well, you might do. You never know.
Who knows?
I'm going to
If you
do
keep
some.
bullying him, we might.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Steve, you're only a young lad. Thank you, mate.
This is getting similar to a chat they had on Rasta last night, so we're not going into
we're
ages
not
or
going into
date of
ages.
births anymore. So one from Salty.
Look at this big shot gets holiday. It's the new missus, not letting him out to play very often. Well,
Should have to play.
do you know what?
You went on a holiday for playing games, didn't you?
Yeah. I went away for a week playing games.
Yeah,
so
sounds amazing. By
I'm
the way.
not sure that's strictly true, but just to put a little bit of context on that, because Paul's actually got a point there, right? Put a little bit of context on that. Maybe I didn't want to be let out.
Yeah, maybe it was personal choice.
There you go. Personal choice. Been off the X-Wingers. Just spend some time with the missus.
It's not a bad thing, mate.
No.
Didn't you play the new-ish Lord of the Rings game?
I didn't, but a few of them did. The new Journeys Through Middle Earth. Yeah. It was pretty good.
I heard it's good fun.
Yeah. We played what was actually really good. Sorry to talk about board games. Betrayal Legacy.
Ooh.
It was amazing. Once you worked out the rules, that. But it was amazing. It was just one of those really kind of amazing things. Journeys in Middle Earth is incredible. Acronym down to JIME.
Chime.
Wow. Why have we got to put an acronym on everything?
Right.
Seriously.
Wow. Dink hit him with hit. Double crit. I don't know what from though.
Well, it's going to
One of the range one things, I imagine.
Well, maybe. Anyway, it's nice to see you back. Glad you had a good break. Thank you, mate. I will. I'll be at Nationals Grand Championship.
I've got the whole weekend off. Friday, Saturday,
Yeah.
Sunday and Monday.
Oh, really?
It's unheard of. Well, I thought was rumours that we might be taking this, but we didn't in the end. We've not got enough
Fine.
practice in with. So I was like, if I'm doing that, we'll need the
Yeah.
Friday, and then I'm definitely going to need a day off.
So we've got.
But I'll be there.
Yeah, you may see Weekend Warlords stream team, live stream dream team out on the road.
Yeah, soon. Me and Ryan are
Yeah.
playing with the tech as we speak. There goes
And
a gold squadron.
There is also
Those double crits.
a
ruined
little
it.
thing in the background, which is obviously a bolt on. It's not the main thing because that's what you and Ryan are working on. But
Yeah.
I have got I've got the Streamlabs.
You're
app
you're
on
going
my
to
phone.
go live with your old school
So
interviews.
I'm going to. I can literally log on to the stream between rounds with a portable camera, probably a phone or something like that, and I could just do exactly what I did at System Open and just make an annoyance of myself.
Good question, Lee.
I've not seen
Drop us a link because I've not seen it.
I've not seen it.
I went on the FFG website to have a look and I couldn't find the news announcement. So
I've not seen it. Oh, look at that! That dial cover there. That seems to be a Rasta
So
Mace
that's
original.
a Rasta Mace original. That is actually a Rasta Mace 1 of 1 UKTC special.
Oh, he won it.
That is the
Did Saul
gold.
win it?
The gold clone. No. So this is another shout out to Kylo again on this one. Kylo won it
Oh, really?
and gave it to Salty because it's all Salty wanted for the weekend was that dial. He won it. Playing next to Salty,
Wow.
and then went, there you go, Salty.
Cool, man.
Yeah. So it was really awesome of him, and
That's
it's
really
such
cool,
a
man.
cool dial as well. So it's a Rasta Mace
So
full
this-
cast one.
The same Kylo that's donated
Donated
these
these, has donated them.
to give away.
And he gave out half his prizes on the weekend because he just had an awesome time. He was so thrilled with how he got on and got everything he wanted. He was like, oh, I don't want this thing.
That's what it is to be a warlord, mate.
Ali, you want
That's
that
what
folder,
it's
don't you?
about.
Here, have the folder.
Yeah.
Here, have that. So
It's what it is to be a warlord.
right. So thank you, Lee, for that link. If you give me a virus, I'm not going to be happy because it's John's computer and you'll ruin my life.
X-Wing player.
X-Wing Grand Championship prizes.
Okay.
that template tray is fantastic, other than the fact it's got a TIE fighter on it.
Risky click of the day. Not for me, mate. I only did that at work today.
Hey.
My risky click.
What's that dice?
Yeah, what's that dice? It looks bad.
It's black and gold, and you get one of
Oh,
them.
the trophy is not the size of the dice, so it's the trophy.
Oh, that useless
That's the
dice
trophy.
is the trophy. That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
the best. For me,
so
that's the best trophy they've done in a long time.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so what's going on here then? So Dink's trying to position himself a little bit.
Some Poe jumpers.
Nationals dice on all games as trophies. I don't know what that means. Anyway. And again, a quite unuseful prize. Do you know what, right?
Oh,
Can I just say that there are people out there that
just
are
whinge,
never
just whinge.
happy. Do you know what? You do it. Do you know, so if you're not happy with the prizes, either don't go.
So what they're moaning
or
at is
you
the
do
fact
it.
that you don't get a flight, you just get an invite to Worlds.
What, for winning it?
The top four. It doesn't say anything about winning.
What,
Getting a flight.
FFG got like $3,000 a pop to put on people's flights from all over the world? No. Wow. But what they're not doing, right? What they're not doing is not charging you to get into Worlds now,
No.
whereas they were before.
Yeah. Look at that Poe. How cool's that
Right,
Poe?
so let's have a look at these
They're
cards
all
then.
zooming, aren't they?
We're not watching the game for like 1 second.
Lee's distracted us. All the ships are doing a zoom. They're all.
Oh, okay, I like it. I like the Palob one. It doesn't really zoom that well on the board, but
No. Well, it does when you put boost on it.
and Duke and
That was-
IG8AD.
Okay, so these cards are a unique new way for FFG to do prizes. So Alex Watkins has come out and said, these prizes, these cards, the top 16 of each faction, no matter where you place in the total overalls, you could come 200th, but if you are in the top 16 of Resistance, you get Poe Dameron. If you're in the top 16 of Rebellion, you get Dutch, Whisper, Palob, Kylo, Mace, Darth Maul.
Oh, that's cool.
So so that's for placing it within your faction.
That's really good.
So it's really cool. So it gives you, if nothing else, gives you a reason to play a less playing faction if you like them.
Yeah,
You can get one of these really
Which
cool.
one? So Kylo's first order.
Carlo's First Order.
Dutch is.
Poe Resistance. Dutch is Rebellion.
Let's go left to right, top to bottom.
Okay, sorry.
So what you got?
Dutch for Rebellion.
Yeah,
Whisper for Empire.
nice.
Palob for
Yeah.
Scum. Kylo for First Order. Poe for Resistance. Mace Windu is actually Mace's paint version of that ship
wow.
as well for
That's quite nice.
Republic, and Darth Maul cloaking for
Separatists.
Separatists.
Wow. That's an incentive for people to play Scum and CIS. Dude, Kate, come down and I'll give you a competitive game with a Scum list.
I think you're giving him a good item with a Scum list.
You know?
Um,
I don't tend
but
to
yeah,
play
that is the point of it. Okay, is to get people to play other stuff. I think that'll be my
Yeah.
and some jams.
And the Norse god Fabingar 69 has said that it encourages people to
Yeah.
play through the day as well.
So drop in, you go. Actually, no, I might get top 16.
Those I like those jam tokens as well.
They're jams for Poe, aren't they? But you can't do it. But
The what?
for Poe, they're black one. They're like the Poe and the
Yeah,
BB-8
but I like
templates.
them.
I like them as well.
them. I like them. I know you won't, because that would require me to be capable of playing at a competitive level. I can't play at a competitive level, dude.
6th at the last Warlords tournament.
6th at last world. Well, there was that, but I was more luck than judgment. You know, I lost.
Looked into 3 buys.
Yeah, I turned up at R4
Yeah.
and I got 3 buys. Okay. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think it's always that
what
way.
we're going to do is we're not going to talk about this whole furore about
Mate,
extended
we're
and
gonna go back to the game. I
club
reckon.
space. We're going to see a bit more bumping going on.
Yes. Well, so we have lost a torrent, 2 Hull on another torrent. I know silly things have grown again. I keep trying to shrink them down. And then we've lost a drone and a health on one and 2 health on another. So
Yeah, Pork Chop's saying there's prize regardless of format.
Absolutely. That's
know.
why I'm always like, anything for me is like, oh, that's nice, that's a bonus. I appreciate that.
So the thing about this, right? People go, oh, we go because we love the people and we have the community.
And then moan
all
about
this.
the prizes.
And they go, oh, but the prizes are rubbish. And you're like, this is really crap. And it's all this blah, 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 blah. And I'm just going, dude, seriously. Is it about a few bits of plastic, or is it about spending the weekend with your mates and having a laugh and celebrating in other people's success and commiserating with other people's like downtimes and having a few beers at the end of the day and just like having stuff to talk about for the next 3 or 4 months while you're at your local gaming club? I mean, come on, put it into perspective.
Yes, Laszlo, we've lost Maul's attack the whole way through the game so far because he's not been able to decloak because he's blocked himself.
But has he though?
Yeah, he's not rolled the dice because
You can-
Salty always starts.
You can decloak. By
You have to move, don't you?
No,
Oh,
it's a you may. I think. My only price complaint is people grouping together to scoop up all of the things like target lock system over. Yeah, I agree with you.
That's
on
a
that.
bit different, though,
Totally agree with you on that. And I believe that you shouldn't be able to cash in any tokens until
the
after
end.
either the third or fourth round of
Yeah,
Swiss.
put something like that in it. I think that's a fair way to do it.
You open up the prize pool. You know, if people want to start dropping, that's fine. But you open it up when the game's being played. Like, so you start the next round. Oh, it's open. And then you close it just before the game's finished. I don't know.
I think we should have a quiet word with people at FFG.
Yeah.
And see if they can hook us up with a full set of them cards to give away on stream. Only to give away. But, I don't know, pull a few strings. We'll see what we can do. But, as Porkchop said, anyone who don't want the prizes, send them to him, but don't. Send them to us and we'll give them away to you. Anyone who don't want their prizes, give them here. We'll give them out to people that do want them.
For me, that's a win on all levels.
Yeah.
On all levels. So we've now
Hey,
got...
Haney, thanks for joining us.
We've now got...
So Maul's still cloaked. It's an interesting way of playing Maul.
it's a bold strategy.
It is a
Cotton.
bold strategy, Cotton.
Let's see if it pays off.
And he's taken no damage from that. And he's stressed as well, so he's not
he
sleeping
was
next
thrown
round
onto
either.
the debris,
Yeah.
didn't he? Yeah, I had 3 tickets after round 2 at Open and borrowed a ticket to get the locks.
This is game 1, Haney.
Haney, this is game 1, dude. We've got, coming up next, we've got Dave Amos, Warlords veteran, and Josh
Me.
Thompson. So Josh is playing. Now, I'm not sure whether you'll get me and Ryan in the booth for the second one, or you'll get Jag and Ryan, or me and Jag, or...
Some combination of the aforementioned people.
Who cares? Who cares, eh? Who
That's
cares?
3 and an eyeball from... I'm going to say the arc.
So he dodged 1.
So that's another damage card on the drone.
Okay, so we've got a shot coming back now. Ooh, there's a lot of pain there.
That's from Ahsoka. Use a force, maybe.
The SOS prize was a joke. I focused on my games, forgot about prizes, and they're all gone. So the thing is, though, Darth,
Double crit.
did you really did you enjoy your games?
That's the important bit,
That's the
isn't it?
important bit.
Fuel leak dead. Fuel leak direct hit. So that's those 2 crits change into 4 there.
So I just want to say, welcome return to the leopard skin card covers.
Oh, he must have borrowed Ryan's
Yes.
damage deck. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen he's got Ryan's target locks as well. I had Mr. Marsden loaned me 4 tickets to get Guri as they were low on stock, and he knew that was my main. Sometimes ticket pooling is acceptable, but it's not for profit, but for whatever.
For helping a friend get that one.
Yeah,
good they want.
dude, seriously, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know, but people were pooling those tickets, right?
Right.
They were
from the
getting
word.
those target locks, and within 10 minutes they was on eBay for 35 quid a set. And I mean, come on, that's not what it's about, is it?
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny, mate.
Wow. So Laszlo got a frosted Nora because they told me they were going to run out of Nora. When he went back the next day with the other hand earned 8 tickets, they still had some Nora, no Guri, no locks, and nothing interesting. So he thought he got told they were going to run out of Nora, and that's the one they didn't run out of.
Yeah. It is what it is. You know, I don't. But we shouldn't hate on them because we didn't go there to buy prizes. We went there to play
To
X-Men.
play X-Wing, yeah. Absolutely. So we got
And do you know what? I had one of the
The
best
most focus.
weekends I've ever had.
I missed one of the greatest weekends the next week. So
I met Kay. I got to spend some time with Kay. I got to spend some time with PJ. The amount of people that came up to me and said, "Are you the guy that does on the stream?" Including the guy that the lads set up, that had never watched the stream before.
yeah,
To say, go over and speak to that guy there and say, "Oh, I'm a big fan of the stream." Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. I was super polite to him, and he even got a selfie with me, right? Because he says, "Oh yeah, can I get a selfie with you?" I felt like a proper superstar.
And didn't even know you were.
And it was Jamie Bradley that set him up to it, and Rich Campson. And the thing I didn't even notice, they used Jamie's phone to do the selfie. Unbelievable.
legend.
Yeah, it was good fun though. It was good fun. And there was a big balcony as well.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I did a Warlords TV
You
kind of
did.
thing from up on the balcony,
Nice.
which was kind of cool. I had to go through like 10 levels of security
yeah.
and all that rubbish.
Showed them your live stream dream team
Prop-
access all areas
Yeah,
badge.
proper trespassing and everything, man. So that's where they keep all the beer
prizes
stocks as
and the
well.
beers,
No, the
yeah.
beer stocks. So I was up there for about 4 hours.
Yeah, nice. No wonder you're so happy.
Yeah, there is that. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure
Three
people.
dice in the sinker.
I'm not sure
One
people kind of like
Blank.
the fact that I just walk up to them and shove my phone in their face. I know Kay felt a bit awkward. So,
I was so tempted to bribe Seb to let him go to the balcony for a laser arc check.
luckily, I didn't want any frosted cars, so just traded for spare Red Squadron generics. Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Helping out everyone else.
I've got to go, but I'll watch this back as always. Much love. See you later.
Enjoy the rest of your day, Haney. Be like on his break at work at lunch or something. He lives in Tennessee.
I know.
It's alright for some minute.
We have a fully proper international viewing base.
We do.
So it's really cool.
Unfortunately, I think we're getting our international viewer base by Rasta Does Some Painting,
Yeah.
which is fantastic if you've not watched it.
Hold on a minute. We're the most popular show on the network.
Yeah, but he gets a wider selection of audiences. It was fantastic. If you've not watched it, Monday nights, 3 Mondays and 4, Rasta does some painting.
Oh, he does some
modding.
painting tutorials and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Really good watch. Currently working on a Infiltrator mod. So he's fully modded it, based it, painted it. So basically, this is how crazy his painting is. So he knew he was going to paint a lot of it black and do cloaking effects on it. But he did a full red, orange highlights, yellow highlights, washed, all the works on it.
Yeah.
And then went, well, that bit's going to get painted over black, and that bit's going to get painted over black. So he did a full ship, and then painted it over black and put the cloaking on, and then he's doing more next week. So he's just cloaked it, some of it. He's going to finish it off next week with some more
Cool.
detailing. It's
And
fantastic.
that's on the Twitch channel. Cool, man.
7 o'clock Monday nights.
7 o'clock Monday nights. Better than EastEnders.
Much better.
Yeah. And more real as well, to be fair. And less dramatic. Well, I don't know, it's Rasta, so maybe not.
Similar amount of plastic though.
We'll see. So we've got so I'm interested to see that bump that Dink's done there, right? He looks like he's K-turned one of the vultures
Right in front of.
to stop it, so he's still getting the shots off with Maul. But Maul's cloaked, so I'm
Maul's
not
cloaked
quite
and
sure what's going
stressed,
on.
so can decloak.
So week after next is Rasta and Ash next week.
It is week after next.
The
yes.
the B plus show.
Just the Z list show.
Oh well, I didn't say that, dude. Let it be put on the record that I didn't say that.
You said B plus.
A B plus player. It's a Daniel Bryan thing,
I know.
you know.
It goes live stream Dream Team Tuesday nights. Then it goes when we do weekends,
Yeah, it does.
and then it goes
It does.
Rasta doing painting,
Rasta's louder than Pat Butcher.
and then it goes Rasta cooking pasta at home,
Yes, yeah, we've
and then it goes Rasta and Patch with a dog,
yes,
and
Rasta
then it
and
comes
Pat.
Rasta and Ash. So
Oh, is it like that? Is it? So it's the G rated.
that's the order.
Rasta and Pat Butcher sounds like a good idea for the stream. Pet, what are you doing to me, pet? Anyway,
Be an interesting watch.
yeah, it would be. I don't know whether
Technically,
to look at Rasta's dreads or Pat Butcher's earrings.
They are both from East London.
Yeah, it's proper EastEnders, isn't it? It's proper. Anyway,
So we've gotten some talent rolls.
yeah, I don't know what's going on now.
Or they're doing R2s.
Dink seems to
Because
be...
R2s are blue, aren't they? So.
Yeah. Well, Dink doesn't want to get past them, does he? Because they've got the rear firing out.
Well, only the arc. And it's less dice as well. Safe place to be.
Yeah.
I think that arc's well and truly blocked, though. Because, well, 4 forward would clear.
Dink just gives a little smile at the camera there. Yeah, so it's an interesting one, then.
But what they're going to have is that 7B Ahsoka right behind it, whacking it hard. Don't move.
Yeah, no movement. This is a good thing about stuff that bumps. If you've got a lot of kind of...
You can jam up and clog up the...
Yeah, you can just...
Yeah.
And then they end up going fast to get out of it.
And then that's sub-optimal position for them.
Yeah.
It's a valid tactic with this kind of stuff, just
Well,
clogging up.
you know, Initiative 1 stuff is just ridiculous.
Well, it would be Ben, but he's also still not decloaked, so it's clearly not going to.
So the question out to the chat then, if you decloak, do you have to move or can you just remove the token? I'm going to put that out there. And then we'll go, I'm just going to point my head out and ask Tim. He'll know.
Tim!
He's our rules monkey, isn't he?
I would get the rules reference out, but I ain't got no signal.
Oh really? I've got the rules reference. Have to
Oh,
move.
I don't need it. I've got it downloaded.
Fabinger's saying it's got to move.
Downloaded.
Got to move.
Rules reference compressed. PDF.
Yeah, I've got it in my files on my phone.
Yeah,
as
I've
well.
just done it as well. So.
Just in case the judge makes a bad decision.
Yeah, exactly. So I can wave it in Seb Brady's face.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Sean Samuels, who's my favourite of all the judges.
Lando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he wears a cape.
It would wear a cape just like you.
Yeah.
Decloak. See, cloak. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Cloak.
Cloak. Oh no, that's tournament regulations. Rules reference. There it is. Rules reference. There it is. Got it. Must. Doddy's saying it must.
When a small ship decloaks,
Yes.
it must choose one of the following.
Yeah, when a small ship.
It must choose one. The medium must choose one of the following.
Okay, a ship is cloaked while
That player must declare which type of booster barrel it's going to perform for the template. If the decloak fails, the ship returns to its prior position before it attempts to decloak, and the cloak token is not removed. There you go. So, cannot decloak if it doesn't move. Sorry, we're just both of us looking at our own phones then.
Yeah, well, you know, it happens. This is the world we live in.
The tech fueled world we live in.
Fine. Yeah, he ain't gonna. Well, he could probably decloak to the right.
Now we can, but there was a
Yeah.
thingamabob there. Vulture.
Vulture. Okay. Yeah.
So
Yes, you're correct, Doddy. Well done, mate.
something shooting at something. So it's a Ahsoka range 1, or maybe 2.
Is there a target lock on one of those now?
There is a leopard.
Wow, Josh's dice are just
Fire. They've
pain.
been he moaned about his dice all weekend. His red dice were brutal.
Were they?
Might have had great green dice,
Well, he
but
needs
he was
to
flying
get-
one agility ship. So what's he expect?
There you go. Look,
And he's going to force it.
paint into paint. No, he's not forcing it.
So he's just going to roll 3.
Oh yeah, sorry, Ben. Sorry, Benny.
So that's
Can
another
I call
dead
you,
one.
Can I call you Benny? So, does he like being
Dunno.
called Benny?
His mum doesn't like him being called Benjamin.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did she name him Benjamin?
No.
Is it Ben?
Yeah.
Oh right. Is your Ben? Is your? I seek praise. Adore me. Josh has just left me for hot drinks.
what?
Yes, please. For hot drinks and cocktails.
See, I'm an efficient hot drink drinker because this is my 3rd brew, but I just leave the tea bag in and put some more water in it.
But you still pay £1 every time you have one here.
It's true. No, it's not that.
Not. No, right. Okay, fair enough.
But if I have one here, then I make James use the bag.
So Ben's saying he's named after a dog.
A dog.
Yeah. Well, Indiana Jones is named after a dog.
No. Indiana Jones chose to be called Indiana. Well, that's his dog's name. His actual name's Junior.
Henry. No, his actual name's Henry.
Yeah, Henry.
Henry Jones. I don't know what's going on here now. I don't know where Dink's going to go with any of this. But Dink seems to be picking them off.
Well, but so is Salty.
So, Ulfric's saying there's a new Star Wars trilogy coming in 2022, 24 and 26.
Yeah, that was announced. I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, what about Peter Mayhew dying, man? That was really, really bad. Hi, Rex.
Do you have sugar, mate?
Yeah, one please. Yeah, Peter Mayhew going, man, while I was on holiday. That was a proper wounder. Yeah, a bit disappointed with that. So, yeah, R.I.P. Pete. I met him a few times. Nice guy, thank you, mate. Met him a few times. There you go. Henry Jones Jr. But it's Indiana. Yeah. And what?
Yeah, 2022, and it's completely not based on the characters seen before. They might get cameos and stuff, but it's the end of the Skywalker, isn't it? And
well, it's the rise of the Skywalkers, mate. What's your take on that?
Wow.
Because I've listened to the Kevin Smith podcast.
Which,
right?
yeah, what's they reckon?
And he said that they may be taking the name Jedi and getting rid of it, but calling the new religion the Skywalker. So instead of like having a new Jedi Order, they'd be called the Skywalker Order.
So, do people care about book spoilers?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's not really a spoiler.
Maybe,
it's
though.
just a
Maybe though.
It's just like a sentence.
What, do you know something then?
No. So in the Thrawn book.
Is that canon now?
Yes.
Okay.
The new one.
Yeah.
The Chiss, they used Force-sensitive children.
Yes.
To guide themselves through the unknown regions, to guide their ships through the unknown regions.
Yeah.
And they called them Skywalkers.
Oh, really?
In Chiss.
Oh, okay.
And then he says in the book, he says that, and he says, because I was very shocked when I met General Anakin Skywalker.
Okay.
So, could be something along
Could be
those
there,
lines
could be,
that they're
could
using
be.
it as a term for Force-sensitive people.
But
So,
do you know what?
Who knows?
It's like 7th of May. We've got like 7 months.
7
to wait
months
till we
of
find
excitement. We've got Game of Thrones to finish for then.
Oh my
Great
God.
episode on Monday.
Yeah, I've got it. I've not got it downloaded.
You've got.
I have it on demand, no less.
Now TV, Sky
Yes.
Anywhere, all that stuff.
So yeah, that was again Game of Thrones. Some people still catching up, so I'm
I'm
not
not
going
going to spoil anything, but great episode.
But, oh my God, what a series it's been so
Yeah.
far. You know, could be that Rey is the offspring of Luke. I mean, maybe is it?
Or Palpatine.
Should we put some theories in
Or
place?
Obi-Wan.
Yeah. I mean, there's theories everywhere, isn't there, about it? What's the most outrageous Star Wars rumor you've heard about the films?
Don't know.
Let's throw that out there. When you think you heard it, and you've just gone, yeah, all right, mate.
I've heard rumours that Matt Smith's in it.
Yes, I've heard rumours of Matt Smith's in it, and he is credited on IMDb.
He's credited on IMDb and Disney UK, I think. One of the
Yes.
UK pages put him on the credits.
And if you dig hard enough on the internet, which you shouldn't do, but you'll find out the theory of what his character is and who his character is. There you go, Fabengar, the Viking.
thinks Matt Smith's in it.
No, well, yeah, he says it's in it. So if Ben says it, it's got to be true.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we find out Luke had a family, that kind of thing.
Mara Jade.
That's what Pork Chop thinks.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I agree. Captain Rex is a little bit quick, but I don't know. It's still it's weirdly paced because some things skip what seems weeks of time, and then you have 80 minutes of a few hours. So
Tom Baker has signed a contract with Disney.
was it in Doctor Who?
Doctor Who? Is that the guy with the scarf?
Yeah.
Episode 8 is a dream, so they can retcon it. See, you're talking about Last Jedi now, and I'm not going to accept any Last Jedi haters because
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, and it does a story and it does a job.
And it's a kids' film,
And
owned by Disney.
I will even say as well, like the Phantom Menace did exactly the same.
Yep. I like the Phantom
know.
Menace, but I was a kid when it came out.
Yeah,
So.
the Phantom Menace was a great film for what it was. I'm not
Which
saying
was
it's
to
a
bring
great
new audiences back in.
cinematic epic. It's certainly not that, but it is. It does a job and it gives you a backstory where we didn't have one.
Another bump. Another block. Oh, his Talon rolled us, not a bump.
Ooh, he's in.
Snake's in there. And we had a decloak from... Finally had a decloak from Moore.
Yeah. There you go. That's Kay. That's quite a valid point from Kay.
If that's true, one day, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be a pointless answer.
Yeah, it will. Richie C. JJ has already said he's going to retcon a lot of TLJ. Yeah, but JJ's the guy to do it, and I'm not. He's not saying he's deleting it.
No.
He's just fixing it.
Fixing it.
You know. I also heard the Mandalorian Carl Weathers is playing himself. I'm not so sure about that. You know, hello.
I'm excited.
Hello, Carl Weathers off of Predator. How are you?
I'm excited for the Mandalorian.
Just call me Apollo Creed. Yes, I think I've purposely stayed away from the spoiler.
All I've seen is the pictures. Yeah.
I think it looks great.
The Bendu lives.
It looks grimy, you know. It looks proper kind of outer rim, dirty stuff. Yeah. You know, and that's cool. Right, okay. Let's talk about that. Bengar saying like adjusting, he should have done all three. Maybe, but if The Last Jedi was an absolute epic, no one would be saying that. No one. So we've got what we've got.
I think The Last
and
Jedi served the purpose they wanted it to.
Absolutely. You know, and if you look at Luke's story throughout that, right, whether you think it was badly done or well done, he's still got a story, and I thought it was actually from a really kind of placid, peaceful brain point of view, let's say. I thought it did a job, and I think it did it well. I thought Luke did everything he needed to do to bring balance back to himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there. If you don't like what I say, so there. That's all I've got to say on that.
Wasn't George Lucas right in the writing of all of it?
Oh, God. That's not true. They binned off George Lucas, right? They did with George Lucas what they did with Stan Lee. And they binned off all the creativity, but kept him on as executive producer, so he still had the kind of the prestige of what's going on. Right. There you go. Luke's story makes sense. I remember.
This is going to be painful for Ahsoka. She's range 1. Bullseye don't matter because he's already decloaked.
So he's decloaked now. So he's now got some pain.
Yeah, that's going to be 4 dice with just with force. And if he misses, he's going to have another go at you.
Yeah.
And then you're going to hit him, and he's going to get all his force back, and probably Palpatine you. But yeah, you have to Palpatine before you hate.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's the timing on it is that way around.
He's alive.
Well, Palpatine.
Or he's at least a ghost.
He's also played by Matt Smith.
Luke's story's fine. It's the other stories that made no sense. Not really. I don't agree with that either.
The trip to the casino.
Well, that's it. You know, just okay. All right. There we go.
This is like.
It is. It's a film. Someone else has written.
Absolutely, Lee. It's a bit like X-Wing. People complain about everything for the sake of it.
Yeah. Some people in this world ain't happy unless they're unhappy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you want to go to watch a Star Wars film. You haven't written that Star Wars film. You've got it in your mind what you want to happen in that Star Wars film. And if it doesn't happen in that Star Wars film, all of a sudden it's rubbish. I mean, come on. Give the guys a break. You couldn't do what they do.
So I think that Maul just completely missed.
Well, is he having another shot?
No, because Salty just rolled some red dice.
Carl Weathers is a contract broker who gives the Mandalorian a job. So, Mandalorian rocks up. All right, Apollo Creed gets a job. And he went, I ain't no Apollo Creed. I'm the dude out of Predator.
Yeah.
Here's a job. Kill a Predator. Right? You think you're the big shot, Mandalorian?
Kill a Predator.
Here's a shot. Carl Weathers. This is the
Another
same.
one bites the dust.
This is the same Carl Weathers that in that scene in Predator, when his arm gets shot off, you can still see it tucked behind his back.
Yeah.
Going, oh!
Alright, just a reminder, guys, we are giving away these beautiful half-space cards, so that way.
Put him from a face, man. It's probably the best place. There you go. The stream just gets better all the time.
It's like when we put Grievous on your face, didn't we?
Yeah. Grievous was on my face, yeah. Have you not seen the trailer, Steve? No, I haven't, dude.
Han Solo is alive in an alternate dimension. That one is clickbait.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, Han Solo was also Indiana Jones, and they both... The
same person.
Admiral Ozzel and, Hitler were the same people because they were played by the same actor. Come on. Anyway. Yeah, I like The Last Jedi, even Canterbury, Heresy I know, but the action scenes of Poe flying like a madman, Kylo flying through a capital ship to nuke the head in front of the phone and right, all reminded me of being in awe of watching the original trilogy with my old man. Cool.
That's what the point,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's exactly the point. Do you know, to be fair though, right, and I will say this, I went to see Solo when it came out with Rich Camsell and his 2 kids, which was awesome. And when I came out of there, I was like, it felt just like a Star Wars film to me. It felt like what Force Awakens, even Rogue One to a certain point of view, and The Last Jedi, it felt like a proper Star Wars film. The way it was edited, and that's Ron Howard, isn't it? That did Solo. So I'd love to see Ron Howard at the helm of another one.
I really like Solo.
I would, 100%. Yeah, I think.
Ash Brooks, everyone. Hello.
Show him the finger.
The main person that I would like to see get involved in another film was Gareth Edwards.
Yeah.
Because his love for Star Wars, for the content and for what Star Wars is and what it feels like to me and to you and how we love Star Wars, like the same way that Dave Filoni loves Star Wars.
Yeah, oh yes.
Exactly. They're fully invested in the world and the universe and everything that goes with it and the the computer games to the comics to everything and to tie it all together. People like that are the people that need to be making these films. Not people who have gone, well, he's made a quirky film and he's quite an interesting guy. Fair enough, Gareth Edwards had made Godzilla and it was a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
But for then to be asked to make a Star Wars film just on that alone is not enough. But just go to him and say, oh, like, we're doing a Star Wars film, we're interested. And he's like, I'm a massive Star Wars fan. Do it. Yeah. Perfect. It's when they're not. Yeah, I feel like, it was a massive fault with Rian Johnson. It's just like he didn't pay homage to Star Wars.
No, you're right. I mean, but can you imagine this, right? Filoni, Abrams, Howard, all sat in a room going, well, I'm going to do this with Rebels. Oh, well, okay. Well, that's going to do it. I'm going to link that in with...
And the whole point of the way that Lucasfilm should work, and the Keeper of the Holocron and stuff like that, and the way that they have, there is a guy there who is the Keeper of the Holocron, who basically you write a story, like if you write a comic or a book or anything, and then it goes to him and he comes back to you and says, this can't happen because these guys have already met. Or that can't happen in this time frame because those characters don't exist.
Kind of like they did with Marvel, with the
whole so it's all
Infinity
tied
Wars
into a perfect universe. There's so if you read A New Dawn, which is a Rebels book, the Kanan and Hera story of them meeting. There's like an epilogue or an intro from Dave Filoni, and that's him talking about the new films and the future and Disney buying it and how killing off the old universe and rewriting and don't worry but don't worry, it's all in safe hands. Everything's going to tie in together. And it was reading that is like, oh my god, this guy's so passionate about Star Wars, this is amazing. He's talking about being at the midnight launches for Toys R Us for episode 1 toys and things like that, and you're thinking this guy knows his stuff. And you kind of got such a high hope for it, and then JJ brings out the Force Unleashed, which was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Rogue One, amazing. Solo, loved it. But then, Last Jedi, it was like, hang on a minute, that's going against what he wrote about. Like, I feel like they just got this director that they thought was cool and let him make a film, and they didn't watch him close enough.
Well, because they binned off that pair of clowns, didn't they? When Ron Howard took over on Solo.
But they weren't watching that close enough. This was the problem as well. Like, the only reason they got called onto set was because one of the actors called them onto set and said, you need to get down here and see what these guys are making, because they're making a film that ain't right. This is not what Star Wars should be about. And when they came down to the set and got them to play through the tapes and stuff, they were like, well, I'm sorry boys, but this ain't the film.
But they did.
I feel like with
left
Last
it
Jedi,
too late.
With Last Jedi, I feel like he got away with it.
So do you think then that's why that then, as soon as like Solo was about to be released, they said, right, there's going to be no more Star Wars films for a while?
Yes,
I think they get.
They're reflecting and going back to it.
Reevaluating it. I feel like they've been into the box and they've had this massive talk. And if you, I watched every panel from Celebration. I watched every single live thing. So all the talks were all up. We realised that we made some mistakes recently. You know, we're going to make up for that. I've got high hopes for episode 9, and that announcement this afternoon of the 3 new films and the release dates. It's great.
Do you think they'll do more solo stuff?
I hope so. I hope they finish the solo trilogy because
I'd love to see the Jabba.
The thing at the. I mean, I watched it again the other day.
Yeah.
It's just a wicked film. Solo is. It's
So
a
good.
proper action
Heist film.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If Harrison Ford was of that age to make that film, it'd be amazing. It would, wouldn't it? It feels a bit Indiana Jonesy, a bit Star Warsy. It just feels great.
But he did well with it, I think.
I thought it was amazing.
And the actor,
within
is
the
it
first,
Aiden?
within the first 10 minutes and of him driving the speeder down the road, I was like, yeah, that's cool. I'll buy you. You're Han Solo.
Yeah.
I was cool.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
I
think that's what you had to do.
Yeah.
At the start of that film, you had to sell him as Han Solo.
And they did
That's
it
what they
with
did,
him stealing that car and dripping down the road. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is cool.
And the bit of when he was like confronting the big worm.
Yes.
I was going, well, no, I didn't get it, but I got away with my life. Surely that's something.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing he'd say.
Yeah.
He'd try and blag his way out of stuff. So yeah, it's all good, man. That's really interesting, man. Thank you.
I've been
impromptu Rasta and Ash with the
Ash
with the more
dropping like knowledge bombs.
with the more knowledgeable member of the two.
devouring the extended like all the books at the minute.
comments.
Yes,
I was talking about the Thrawn book
yeah,
and the link in there that they used the Chiss word for Skywalker.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see Thrawn again?
Oh yeah.
I want to see the end of.
I love.
I want to see the end of that story.
Yes.
We won't go to the end of Rebels because I know we've got people that are watching that have watched it, but I want to see the continuation of that story.
I want to tie up those 2 characters that are missing. The Ahsoka and Sabine little thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god! If that ain't a TV show that needs to be made of them two out in the universe. You know, but the books that I've been reading, and I'm pretty much almost all caught up on all of it now. It's just been amazing. Like I've got to say, they've been amazing.
Their books are fantastic.
Matt Whittam's just said, I do like Ash getting a little giddy kid over Star Wars.
Oh mate,
you should see the passion
You
that's
should
coming
see
from it.
his face.
It's like lighting up the room. It's like proper enthusiasm.
This man likes Star Wars.
All go out and get Last Shot. So Last Shot is the Lando Han one, and that ties in with Han from the Solo era and Lando from the Solo era, and then goes into after Return of the Jedi and the birth of Ben Solo, and he's a little kid, and it keeps jumping to and from.
Oh, right,
It's
cool.
wicked.
Yeah.
I'm almost finished that now. It's really good. Yeah, I'm
There you
loving
go,
it.
Last Shot. Excuse me.
Last
Is it
Shot,
because he's
check
not
it out.
allowed to
Available at
vacate?
Weekend Warlords.
Yeah, yes, we've got Last Shot on the shelf, I believe. yeah.
So yeah, give Ash a ring at the store, and you can give him
Yeah, bring me on Thursday. It's the end down here.
45 of your
On
hard-earned
Thursdays.
Thursdays is when I'm in.
45 of your hard-earned quids.
Yeah.
That means the book's only like $12.99.
Yeah, but I'll take the rest.
Ash takes the rest.
Yeah. Mission.
Okay. Oh, it's been summoned. Thanks for that, Ash.
New comic.
It's been summoned for a new comic.
Thank you, mate. That's nice. It's nice to have Ash.
Yeah, he popped in and dropped some knowledge bombs. So, speaking of bombs,
yes.
we're going to seamlessly transition. Have you seen the electro proton bomb? What do you think?
I had this I had this discussion with Richie C, A640, who's in the chat. I had this discussion with him last week actually, and I'm super excited about them.
But you can't put it in your list, can you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah. I can put it on Imon Azameen.
Yeah, you can't put it in your current list.
No, but if you put Nim on that
Nim
table, mate,
Nim and
that is
Amon,
ridiculous.
But I had the theory here.
It's
Do
going to be
you-
expensive.
Do you let the fuse go?
It's a one-shot deal.
and then hold it?
Oh yeah.
Or do you hold the fuse and then go, all right, this turn I really want to hold 2 bombs. So I'm going to let that one go and let the fuse go
Yeah.
and hold that one.
That's totally what
You've
you
got
do.
so much
Yeah,
options
yeah.
there.
So everyone complains about, Nim, this is going to be too powerful for Nim. So there's a couple of things on that. You can't put it on Nim. You're absolutely
The
right.
only way you can put it in that list is by putting Eamon in the list.
Put Eamon in the list. So
Or a Y-wing, by the way,
Eamon,
but-
Nim, and some cheap little 25 point, 30
Mate,
point
you might not even get that.
shit. I've done the list already. I've got a list on my phone.
Judging on Electron Proton
Yeah,
being how
I'll
much?
tell you.
What are you roughly guessing it would be? Because I think 10, 12 points.
I'm. Well, I thought 9.
Fair?
So let's have a look. Save squads. What did I call it? New bomber list. Emon Azameen with Andrasta and proton bombs. Captain Nim, dorsal turret, Greedo, proximity mines, proton bombs. So
Zuvi.
Emon will have that
Yeah.
that thingy bomb.
And you're 187, so you've got 13 points available.
Yeah, and I've got Zuvio, a pattern analyzer, just in case we can fit 2 in the list.
Yeah. So, Paul, my thinking on that is I read it through, and it looks like to me the exact same timing window. So, fuse card says when a bomb would detonate, remove a fuse charge instead. Nim says when a bomb would detonate, you may spend a charge to prevent that bomb.
Yeah, when a friendly
bomb would detonate. So the same time window. So I'm going to assume you can prevent the detonation, so then the fuse doesn't go off. But we're going to have to wait for the FAQ to come out on that. So.
Yeah,
And
the bomb. You're right.
3 hits there.
So, but that list I've just gone through: Emon, Andrasta, protons, Nim, Dorsal, Greedo, proxies, and proton bombs. Zuvio, pattern analyzer, comes in at 187 points.
Yeah, leaves you 13 points in case.
So if it's 12, I'm in.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm so excited for it. I'm going to put it on the table. It is ridiculous. It is totally ridiculous. If you get caught in that blast, you roll 4 dice. You can ion yourself off the board. Eyeballs give you ions.
Yeah.
Blanks give you
Shields,
and hits give you.
No, hits and eyes give you ions. Crits give you no shoots. Blanks give you shields.
Yeah, and it's silly.
Yeah, you could iron yourself.
And it's range 0 to 2.
0 to 2.
So do you know what? I'm just going to drop that right in the middle of the board, and then I'm going to take the fight around the edges.
Yeah, it could be scary on speed. I think the only thing it got on is a K.
But it's a one-shot deal.
Or a Y-wing.
But I think it carries enough threat with Nim to hold it. So absolutely just shut off.
I think Nim's the only place that holds enough threat.
Yeah.
Because of I'm just going to hold that and wait and wait and shut off this range 2 section of the board that you can't go in unless you want to take the risk.
Yeah, you've almost got to have foresight because it's a 2-shot. Well, it's not. It's a 1-shot deal, but it's on the board for 2 turns if you've not got Nim.
Yeah.
And do you know what, Nim?
You want Amon with Boba Crew.
No.
Start them in the middle of the board like you do
Well,
currently.
we'll see, yeah.
Boop, first turn, hold.
But we'll see what happens.
See what points come out.
We'll see what happens. Boba Crew, mate. Is Boba Crew and Greedo Gunner my 2 favourite cards in this whole game at the moment.
Alright, so 3 from Dink. Dink's dice have turned on so much.
Yeah, I know.
Since he's lost some ships. So he's got 2 ships left. And they've just gone. Spends his target lock.
So Salt is only like 13 points ahead now. Because now Maul. Maul's nearly dead though, dude.
Yeah, I know. But Ahsoka's dead. Sinker's limp. Sinker's fine, but is out of position for a few turns.
So yeah, PJ's right. So the one that I'm interested to see is the Punishers. You might see that.
On the Punishers. And the bombers, the hyena bombers, we don't know what they're coming out priced at or anything like that, so I have to wait to see that.
It's a massive area. Tragisim could be bad with it. Imagine using Boba Crew with it. Yeah, but you can't get Tragisim on. You cannot get Tragisim on that in a scum list.
No, in a scum list, it's not yet. We might see later. We might see something that can do it, but currently this is not possible.
But the thing is, right? It's really, really easy to go. Oh, I'm getting really excited about this because I am really excited about it. But as somebody that has played a lot of bombing lists, and I think,
it takes a lot of practice.
I'm not going to turn around and go, I'm the best at it, because I'm not. But I know my way around it,
There's a way around a bomb.
For me to build a list around that one mechanic,
Flawed.
Probably a little bit flawed, yeah. So Nim needs to be in there, and I'll try it. I'll try it with Emon, yeah. But you know what? If it don't work for me, I'm just go straight back to Nim Sol.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm
Nim
best
Sol
with.
Flom.
Yeah. Well, see, I've thought about taking Fulham out that list.
Oh, for who?
Putting Fearless Fen in.
Can you fit it?
Just.
What, 73 points?
Yeah. Yeah, it's horrible, mate.
That is brutal.
I've got about 77 points
On the rock there?
on the 3rd chip
That's
in
not
that
bad.
list. So I can pretty much put anything in.
Fearless Fan fits well.
Because it's another threat.
Big threat. You can use him to push them into the bombs.
Yeah. Is that the sloop?
Nope, it's just a 2-bank.
Oh, he's going after the...
He's gonna hammer that. He's gonna start picking up points and hammer that Cold Squadron.
But Rich, concurrently, just going back to the bomb for a second, Rich Camsell was like, "Oh, that's rubbish. It's crap." And I understand why, people think.
We'll
that.
have to see. We'll put it on the table and see. I think that's the only way it's going to.
But it doesn't do any damage unless it's to shield, so it's not good against swarms or
so
anything
if
like
you're
that.
shieldless, just fly into it and hope for blanks.
Yeah, fine, and I'll let it go.
Or be in a position where you don't mind not shooting, or don't mind being ironed.
But as soon as you do that, then
dink!
I know where you're going to be.
Brutal and double crit
Double
kills.
Yeah. Anyway, that's me. I just get super excited about bombing lists. I went 4 and 2 at System Open with my bombing list.
How
I was
mad
really, really
is the
pleased
fact
with
we're
that.
getting a Y-wing at PS6 with 3 falls?
What in what?
Anakin's flying the new Y-wing.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought he was the Naboo Starfighter.
Yeah, he is. Baby Anakin's in that.
Yeah.
And then in the Y-wing, it's coming in Wave 5. Anakin's piloting that as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
PS6 Y-wing with 3 from...
They broke the game, dude. Yeah, he actually said he hated it already. That bomb.
And that new Y-wing's interesting though. It's only got 1 forward. I think it's 1 forward, 2 forward blue. That's it. So, but
it's heavily armoured, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's heavily armoured. It comes in the form of it can't take crits, I believe.
No, you can. You have to get 2 crits through for it to take 1.
No, it's weird. You have to put a crit on it with something else because it's like if you take a crit, you can't take a crit unless you've already got a face up or something. It's some weird, yeah.
So if you get, it only cancels 1 crit though.
Doesn't.
Yeah. So if you get
You have to take double crit.
couple of crits, it'll cancel the first one,
Not
but then the second one goes through. Otherwise, it'll be too OP.
Yeah, I know it's some weird.
Y-wing is a ship of the gods. Yeah. What gods? You know, no one. You know, gods aren't real, right?
Which gods? The old gods,
Any
the
gods.
new gods, the many-faced
Yeah.
god.
The many-faced god. Yeah. We're back to Game of Thrones again.
Aye. Whenever anyone says gods, that's where I always go. That thing's interesting, isn't it? That weird.
Oh, the spiky thing, which has only got a bullseye. Yeah. But I'm good to see they're doing the ghost and the, the
Oh yeah, change
jump,
1 crit. To,
yeah, the jump master. But that's where Greedo comes in because he just flips stuff to crits all the time.
There's
Greedo's ridiculous. People don't even know about Greedo.
You don't even know about.
They're like,
Greedo.
oh yeah, but I don't want to get hit because I don't want to take the crits. Cool. Fine by me.
There's a 4 sensitive gunner in there. Didn't notice that before.
Ooh. Josh is just looking at the Wave 5 announcement.
And there's C3PO.
The old gods and the new. So who was saying he's really underrated? Let's go back to the main screen.
What was really
Oh, I think they were talking about Greedo.
Greedo? No, you know it's Greedo.
Talonbane with Fearless, 53 points. I one-shotted a full health tie in consecutive rounds in one game at UKTC. It's really underrated. So Rich Camsell flies Talonbane really well. Boba Talonbane.
Uncle Ben, Mondo Spanner, took Talonbane. He took old Para to Thingy Bob and to UKC and hated Talonbane.
Because you've got to fly him. Yeah, he's not a.
Talonbane, I think you have to fly.
You have to fly him at range 3.
You have to play for range 3.
Yeah.
You have to play for range 3, not range 1.
Yeah. You've got 4 dice defense at range 3.
Yes, that's what you got to play for. Not the
5 dice.
not the
attack
5
at
dice
range
range 1. You've got to play for the 4 dice range 3.
It's about survivability, and if you then find yourself in at range 1, just light him up.
So that's 2 hits from Sol, 1 evade from Dink.
So Sinker needs to
Sinkers.
Oh no, it's over. Oh my god, 1 point.
That's time. 1 point win for the Salt. So what did?
Wow.
Yeah. So he just needed to. It was the fact he had. Yeah. That Sinker not halved.
Well, Sinker didn't take any damage, did it? Was it
Someone. Oh, Mark. Sorry. Yeah. What time's our Sunday? Yeah. So registration 9:30 for a 10 o'clock start. Well, you can register at 10 to 10 if you want. Anytime between 9 and 10, but we look for a 10 o'clock start.
Yes,
no, the Vulture's not dead. They have done. My Vulture might have died.
yeah, so it's 11 points. They've done it now.
Yeah, so Mark, 10 o'clock start. So depends whereabouts in Somerset you are, but what, 2.5, 3 hours?
Whereabouts in Somerset are you, dude?
So it should be plenty good day to come up. If you want to do double, it's always worth it.
Oh, Lawless! I've got a third ship for you in that list. That was my go-to first order list.
It was, and Muse.
It was Muse, yeah.
It was.
It was Muse.
Yeah, or email your list to the store beforehand, and yeah, just rock up 10 o'clock.
Yes, so sales at weekendwarlords.co.uk is the email
Yes.
to send your lists through to. So
Or message them on Facebook, they're always happy to
Yeah.
take them in that way.
so that was a bit of a bump fest, really, wasn't it?
Bump, and
Not a
more
lot,
bump.
not a lot of flying involved, but
Not a lot of decloaking.
no.
That game would have been different if Maul wasn't cloaked.
Yes, I think
Because he never
didn't-
shot at Maul, and Maul could have just lit people up at that point,
Yeah.
that early stage. Maul is a bully, and he tried to fly him too gently.
So yeah, he did, and I think to just lose by 1 point though
11
is actually 11. Sorry, is pretty cool. I'm just going to get my list up, my first order list, which is the recall list.
notes.
Okay, no, it was it Noel? No, it wasn't. It was Muse. Okay,
You did do.
200 points, dude. Taunton, dude, I was down in Taunton last Saturday.
Yeah, the Sunday is extended. Free parking right outside the shop all day.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah, come on, man. So I'm just going to put this is my phone, right? So I'm going to put my list up, my recoil list on there. Can you read that?
Just about. Taverson, Collision Detector, Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, Recoil, Marksmanship, Proton Torps, Prot Rockets, Muse with Pattern Analyzer.
Yeah, and that's 100. That's 200 points. And the idea with that is that you can just sit Taverson in the corner and let it come at you. Ask Paul Burson about that because he come up against that. And then you've got Kylo to show you the dark side when you take damage because you perform an action.
Is it when you take damage
Oh,
on
yeah.
the crew one? Because the silencer
When you suffer
is
damage.
after you defend.
Yeah.
It's brutal. I didn't even realise. So I shot at Kylo at the weekend, UKTC. I was like, shoot at Kylo.
Yeah.
And he dodged it. I was like, oh, it's fine. He went show the dark side. I was like, no, he ain't taking damage. He's like, no.
Yeah. So all you do is you sit Muse range 0 to 1 of.
Take that stress.
Just keep taking the stress off. Another 0. Keep taking the stress off. Another 0. Keep taking the stress off.
But it's not castling because
It-
recoil's
no.
flying round.
No, it's not castling because you're completing your manoeuvre every single turn.
No, it's, yeah, but it's staying in the position.
It's so castling is when you position ships that touch
Does it
each
explicitly
other,
say that in the
Yeah.
rules? Okay.
that are touching each other. That then they don't move. You strategically set them up like that so they bump into each other. But I can fly Muse and Tavson around all day and sit Tavson in that corner and not move. If I get Tavson, and I've played Simran Pone with that list. Recoil's off doing his stuff because you don't want to be with Recoil at range 1 while he's stressed when he's got prockets and marksmanship. You just don't want it. So you fly by and do your target lock, then you spin Recoil around the back, and you come in and you try and batter at range 1, right? And if you don't, you've still got Proton Torps anyway, so you've got your range 2 or 3 shot anyway,
Yeah.
right? So then what you do is you just fly Muse like a little annoying gnat around Tavson, who's sat in the corner on the diagonal with his arc like that, whoosh, saying, "Come on then,
Come on in.
come on then, get too
Come on,
close, I'll
have a go."
Phasma. Don't come close enough, and you want to shoot me?
Oh,
Fine.
Kylo, yeah.
Yeah, I'll Kylo you. No one wants to shoot Tavson. It's awesome.
Boring.
So I've now developed that list, and it's Tavson with Phasma. I've now got Muse, I've now got Scorch, and I've now got Quick Draw in that list as well. And that's savage.
Don't sit in the corners much for that one.
No.
That's Taverson going, I'll have an action. Bam, 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 bam.
It's a sort of a list to fly against, but it's a one-trick pony. I played better against it next time. Bring it on, mate. I'm up for the rematch.
You know where he is.
So should we get the second game set up?
Yes, we've got a giveaway going on, remember, guys? So, Jess,
Yeah.
Inquisitor, Hyperspace prize cards. So, 75 sponges for an exclamation mark before your raffle rattler.
Yeah.
Get your entry, get your tickets. We will briefly go to our holder screen, leave it live, and we'll be back with you in. Well, I'll be on the other side of the camera. I'll be playing.
Yeah, you'll be
10
playing.
minutes or so.
Dave Amos.
Yeah. Should we transition over?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. See you. in
So
a little
we'll
while.
catch you shortly. I'm
Yes,
going to go and
see you soon.
smoke and see whether the toilet's still working here.
Liquids only, but I think it is.
Well, it is liquid.
Right, see you later, guys.
Take care. Bye bye.
Just switched on.
Just about
Yeah,
to.
we just switched on.
Awesome. We're set to go, Farmer Lambs.
Well, there we go. There's an intro from Dave.
Well start.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Game 2. As you heard, Dave is ready to go. We've had a fist bump and everything.
It's official.
So, we've got Empire versus Rebels for you. It's going to be very interesting. Boo Rebels? What are you on about, James?
Yes, James. Yes.
Boo the Rebels?
Empire want peace.
Boys, come on.
They do.
No, they don't. They want fear. It's not the
Hey,
same
you're right,
thing.
all three.
Hey, Alfred. Good to see you, mate. So, do you want to talk us through the Imperialist topic, given that's your domain? Would you like to talk about Dave's list? It's not a long one.
No, it's not, and it intrigues me a lot, to be fair. With Lieutenant Si, Redline, I'm still not sold on Redline. I've had some really bad experiences.
That's fair.
And Rear Admiral Shiranu is just a monster.
It is a bit scary, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he's as scary as he was in 1.0, though.
Well, not boosting at PS11 will do that to you.
No, well, it's not even. It's not even that. It's more of the fact of he then gets his ability if he then reinforces. So.
It encourages you to be defensive. And
Yeah.
offensive at the same time, which is nice.
But then I would then put on Minister Tua.
2 is very good.
Tua
He's
and-
unfortunately run out of points, though.
Yeah. But no, I think Lieutenant Si mixed in with those is a nice.
Coordinate the reinforce, get a target lock.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so then Rat can get target lock as well. Mm-hmm. And he will have his. So they both have reinforced target locks. Rat can use his reinforcers of soft, force, or calculate, whichever you fancy. And then Redline will just have focused target lock by himself because that's fair and balanced.
Yeah, definitely. But
So good.
as I was saying earlier, Imperial beef. And that's some prime beef right there.
It is. David's come up with some serious Imperial beef. It's got quite the joust on it, but it's not like the obvious bomb thing. So who we got in, guys? We've got even Paul, even Ben, even they want Dave to win. I mean, the Rebels are better.
No, we want.
Tavern Wars. How you doing, Tavern Wars? And we have got a giveaway going as well, which has about 50 minutes to go, ladies and gents. We'll give away these 2 beautiful hyperspace cards.
They are lovely cars.
So no matter which side of the ideological struggle you find yourself on, there's a pilot for you, Salty.
There is indeed.
And it should be Jessica.
No. Never in a month
No?
of Sundays. No. Never. Never.
We have to agree to disagree.
Is he trying to push the rebels?
He really is. And I don't like it.
New Age Rebels.
We're just looking for peace.
Okay.
And you guys are just coming in and running amok.
A little bit.
No,
Don't
more
pay
than.
their taxes, so they don't pay their taxes.
I know that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Disgusting.
Tax dodgers.
Tavern Wars is like a skinny hand. So the skinny hand that Josh has got, he's lost things like the engine upgrade, lost things like Lugana that are obvious choices on hand to fit in 2 ships rather than 1 ship.
It is really good, and as Josh calls it, it's a. Was it handbrake?
Handbrake hand is what it's
Yeah.
being called, yeah. When it's got inertial and Kanan and R2, that's handbrake hand. Doing the wrong manoeuvre there, it's all good. No one noticed, it's fine. I think he used the 2 template for gassing when it's used the 1. But it's all
Yeah.
good, we fixed it. We carry on. So yeah, again, neither list is massively packed out with upgrades. And has got all the essentials to get that handbrake action going, as well as a trick shot. The trick shot's natural synergy when you want to be a rock
Definitely.
anyway, so...
I played against this before our stream.
Josh list. Oh yeah, you did earlier.
With my list, and it was hard.
The 5-ship list you just flew.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool. The Republic's doing really well. I'm really enjoying playing Republic itself, and Separatists as well. Actually, Wave 3 gone down really well.
I've not played Separatist yet, but
I've only played 1 game and loved it. The Vulture's really cool.
just seeing Maul with hate and Palpatine really does it for me.
Yeah, Dick was flying the one list I've actually flown in the faction.
Yeah.
With my ships and everything, and he seems to like it as well. He's out there still flying it, so he obviously enjoyed it.
Well, I was played because Campsall runs with Palpatine and hate, and every time I go against him, I don't like it.
Then his Imperials are calling me.
Yes.
So you've got rebel beef versus imperial corned beef. Well, there's not really beef from Josh, to be fair.
Corned beef. Yes, it's imperial corned beef.
There we go.
I like
Perfect.
it. I like it.
We've christened it. It's going to be a thing now every week.
Yeah.
This list is actually really, really scary. From Dave.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
genuinely terrifying. I'm not surprised Josh has just seen it and gone, no, I'll
No,
go over
no.
here instead. I'll take a boost for a stress. That's fine.
But Redline is scary enough just with protons.
Yeah, Redline's better, man. They've all got the one upgrade
And
they really like.
the Decimator doesn't really need anything else.
No, exactly. They've all got the one upgrade that makes them tick.
I still want Eugen and engine upgrade back.
You can't have everything.
No, I know Dalton would want that back as well.
Oiken's a bit good.
Eugen is more than a bit good.
He's a bit scary as well. Decimator's alright. It's alright. Oh, because Dave hates corned beef.
Yeah, he says he wouldn't even feed it to his dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had this conversation at UKTC about liking spam and corned beef, and he said he wouldn't feed his dog it. And then we had to explain it to Alessandro, an Italian who doesn't even know what either is.
Which team was Dave in there?
It was him, Ben, and Kev.
Oh, okay. It's a bit of a scary team. Isn't it?
Yeah, very scary.
Dave, Ben, and Kev.
Especially when you saw the lists that they were taking as well. It was a bit...
But that means Dave couldn't fly Empire.
No, but he went First Order Aces
Fair.
and give Dave Aces.
Dave any ace, he's fine.
Yeah.
And Kev said he found out that a lot of people teched against Phantoms, turns out.
Yes, there was a lot of hard counters to that as well.
I can see that happening.
There was a lot of hard counters to Triple T70s as well.
Really?
Yeah.
It's quite common as well.
Yes, Rich, spam
Spam
fritters.
fritters.
Yeah. It's one of your 5 a day.
Yeah, well, roughly. Give or take one.
No. It's one of the 5 spam fritters you're going to have today.
Yeah, fair. Yes, spam fritters.
Yes! This is now the best stream ever.
Tuesday is now just, yeah, that's it. We've developed
It's
normal.
corned beef and spam fritter.
No X is happening, it's just spam fritter chat.
Well, they're just slowly coming up the board at the minute. There's nothing
Is
really
it-
to shout
we-
home about.
We've got the wheel going on, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're going to joust in
And
the
a lot of
wheels.
people know what's happening with Cassian and Braylon. Braylon just is annoying.
I've seen that combo a lot.
Yeah, the amount of Braylons that I come up against, I was just like, no.
It's because Braden's the best pilot.
But not for Arfon.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Braden is the best.
No, he's a nuisance. And
He's an all-round good guy, I think.
when I come up against lists like that, he's got to go first. If he stays any longer, he's just annoying.
He's got a lot of mods, but he's not got many dice on defense.
No.
So
And I was
if you can focus him down, then you
yeah
kill him.
saying to Arfon and Josh, as much as it's nice to go for Han when Han's fat Han and try to get him out of the way,
Shooting inertial hands annoying.
you're gonna take more damage trying to take him down than take the others guys, and then try to, at least if you can't take Han, try and half point Han.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's an
definitely, Ben.
interesting term of choice.
But it is very much the truth.
Nah, Brendan's fine. He's good fun to fly, actually.
He looks fun, and
He is really fun.
and again,
He needs Cassio.
B-wings and U-wings, I still haven't flown.
You're kidding.
No, I've never flown them. I didn't
Do
fly.
you even own Rebels, though?
I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was flying Han Po, Red Po, the end of 1.0,
That's Resistance.
but it was still Rebels
Yeah,
at
it
the
was
time.
the same thing, wasn't it? Yeah, Poe's still alright as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
Poe's still knocking around.
but it's still
He's a bit
not.
of an
It's
ace.
still not as good as 1.0.
No, but he's good for his points. In 2.0.
Oh yeah, definitely,
He's just
definitely.
different. He's a different kind of good. This is going to be interesting about who is going to engage first and how long we'll actually have left on the game when that happens. Neither player seems keen.
Josh is an aggressive player.
Yeah, but he knows that Dave's list is
And David's also another aggressive player.
terrifying.
But Dave will lull you into a false sense of security very quickly in how he flies.
He will.
Because you'll think, he's not going to go there. Or then you will then overthink that Dave is going to go there.
Ooh. While we're here, though, let's talk tournaments briefly. Are you coming down this weekend?
I am down this weekend.
Which day are you playing?
But I'm sadly not playing.
In the booth?
If I'm allowed in the booth, I will be in the booth.
You're always allowed in the booth.
The salty one will be here.
There you go, you see. You're going to have salty company this weekend.
Yeah, have good times.
I'm playing Saturday.
Oh, what are you taking on Saturday?
I don't know yet. It's Hyperspace, though.
Ooh.
I might take Separatists. I might take Republic. I might take Resistance.
I'd take Separatist. Because I think that list that you've put together that Dink's flying,
Ball and Vultures is cool.
I think will do a job, especially in...
Yeah, Patient Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter's
definitely.
good.
Definitely, Ben. Definitely.
Good way to put it, Ben. I like it. So yeah, who in the chat is coming down this weekend, let me know. Ben, are you coming? Let's talk tournaments while they're flying around. We can keep it vaguely relevant.
If I was playing...
Why aren't you playing then? Why are you just coming down?
Other than that...
But
But I am going to
at
be
least
here for...
you've
I'm
done-
going to do the double next month. I'm doing the double.
Double.
Yep.
Ulfric's coming!
Yeah, I know Ulfric's because he told me.
Yes! Which day's Ulfric? Which days are you coming down? Please say both. I'll be here both days. So I'll be playing Saturday. You see, this is the thing, Paul. This is why I said maybe Resistance. Super Benny is always on the short list.
Is that the full dice Venny?
4 defense dice Benny, yeah. So Benny came early, right? Right. My mate Callum, he's playing against me, and he's got little mining guild ties, right? And they're excellent Captain Rex.
Captain Rex.
Thank you for supporting, mate. I was playing, and he had mining guild ties, right? And the mining guild ties are at range 3 of both my A-wing and Venny, and it's like whichever one of those two ships the mining guild tie shoots, I have a pool of 4 defense dice between an A-wing and a resistance bomber. You still have to shoot through 4 defense dice. So you can basically just forget it.
when you rolled it out, because I came in as you were about to roll it out, and I was like, how did you get 4 dice on a large base ship and not have,
one
like,
agility.
cloak or anything, you know?
Super Venny with a stealth device. Oh, it warms my heart. It really does. So I might bring that.
Spirit of X-Wing.
Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, a bomber that can technically peak. I can get if the stars align right for that
If the
ship.
stars are locked, okay.
I can get 6 defense dice. Right.
That's almost like 7 dice Hallenbane,
Right.
you know
okay,
what I mean?
yeah. So you've got 1 agility, right? As 1.
Yeah.
Your agility. Number 2, it's just gonna be Venny.
Okay.
You always got 2. Base with Venny, you've always got 2, right? But then you can add in range 3, obstruction,
Yeah.
stealth device, that fantastic piece of kit that every resistance bomber should have, everybody. And then, if by some miracle they happen to be in Tally's bullseye, she'll go, I'll spend a charge for 6. I've never quite managed it. That's like the one objective I'm trying to achieve with that list is get Venny to 6 defense dice. The problem is, though, there's no obstacle to be shot through because I've blown them all up.
Don't blow them up, man.
Oh, yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah, but do you want to be the guy that says, I rolled 6 dice for a large base ship?
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact I would want to be that guy.
Oh, I'm just turned him. I'm just sort of committed.
Oh.
Yeah, the 6. Yeah. You can have Lieutenant Blount can throw 6 die shots.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to get 6 defense dice Venny. That's an objective in the game. But not quite managed
See,
it.
I thought when Rich was on about 7 dice Talonbane, I was like,
That's
I'm like, okay, 7 defense dice, and I'm like, okay, but then for you to be like, okay, there's a large big
It
ship.
worked out you can get a Ewing to something like 8. I mean, see.
I literally just saw my face drop in the
you
thing.
can
I'm just
get
like,
a
what?
Ewing up to about 8 defense dice, but it requires a lot of things. So you need your 2 agility, right? You need to be cloaked. It gets worse. Range 3 and then obstructed.
Yeah,
You can get a 7th if Zuckus is shooting.
yeah.
And I can't remember how I get the 8th. There might not be an 8th.
You're just fibbing at me.
I think there's some way to get one. I can't remember.
I think there's going to be a lot of combat in a minute.
Oh! Stealth device.
There we go. Kushti.
So 8 defense dice is technically possible on a Ewing, everybody.
Right.
But I need my opponent to play Zuckus.
Not a lot of people playing Zuckus.
No. But it's always a nice cheeky one to add in, though.
This
A
is,
cheeky extra green from Zuckus.
this is going to be a real, this is going to be a nasty engage.
So you could do the same with the T65 as well. Second cloak. That's 2 agility.
Sorry, I'm more just like,
well,
this is...
yeah, we're waiting for the 2 turn in now.
This is going to be massive.
Yeah. This is going to get hectic. I think Josh is going to turn in the inside of the big asteroid,
Yeah.
and we're going to have a almighty joust over the L-shaped debris.
Yeah. They're not even going to be bothered about that debris in the
This
middle.
is going to be bonkers.
Because they'll come in, and then with the 5...
Oh, Redline's K.
Page, yeah, so Page good. Punisher's probably what? Maybe a bank.
Coordinate reinforce, take double reinforce.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. That's so good. And then he acquires a target from Rack when it becomes irrelevant.
So Rack's
So
just going
that's
to come
4
round and
actions. Which is alright.
Or is he trying to bait Josh to come in?
Ooh, Josh has left his options open because you ignore his pivot. You give up on agility though, which could be a big problem.
Because he could have just been baiting him with Psy and then hard back
That's not gonna
round.
fit, is it?
Only gone as. Oh my days.
Rack's gonna get you! Oh my god.
Okay then, yeah, this is... Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a big old
man.
ding dong, this is.
Oh no, next turn's savage.
Yeah.
Josh,
One back, one forward,
Josh is
one
gonna lose his
forward.
shit next turn, I think. Oh, Hans trying to flank.
I
trying to flank.
think it's too little too
Trying to
late.
flank.
Because Josh is
I'm
trying...
just terrified. I don't know exactly what the total punch that Dave's can deal is. I'm terrified of it. Genuinely, just on paper, it's got me.
Dauntless's ability. What was Dauntless?
Dauntless is when you overlap, you can do a red a white action as if it's red.
Cool.
Yeah,
Rack's got 3. He needs to focus.
No,
No, he doesn't.
Reinforce gives him calculate.
Yeah, so then he can spend an eye to do a crit.
Yeah, and then it was just target lock because the
3,
Psy
6.
will give him the reinforce, so he gets reinforced target lock.
So you're looking at potential 10 damage if everything hits.
Yeah,
And that's,
Psy won't have
that's
target
including
lock,
the
Psy's
proton. Yeah, Psy doesn't need it. If I've known anything from flying the Space Cow, I think I've had better dice just rolling flat dice.
Oh, Pontin likes looking. Yeah,
Yeah.
That one turn was a bit terrifying.
Yeah. Because he's just going to do a one forward next turn, just light stuff. Just going to light stuff up from here now.
Yeah, and Dave's get in the rear where it's not reinforced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with your B-wing.
I dare Dave to
Ewing.
try and get behind it now. Because it's not going to happen.
Yeah, not happening.
And knowing how long David's flown decimators as well.
Yeah. I really do, Tavern Wars. I really fear the Decimator. Oh, he couldn't coordinate actually. Rack's stressed. You may have to go and shout him. Who's in the way? He coordinated Rack, but Rack's stressed. Unless something. No, nothing stops that. Yeah. No, it's not X-Wing.
Dave.
Shout more.
Is could the calculate go on to Rack? Because Rack's stressed.
Orders are so well done, Salty.
No worries.
Oh, Rack will have to go going without a target lock. I'm gutted for him.
It's still pretty filthy.
It is still pretty filthy.
I was going to say, was I talking a foreign language or something?
No, you were right.
Because I know I'm loud. I don't think I thought I was shouting loud enough.
Yeah.
If anyone knows me, I don't have an indoor voice.
No.
Salty, be quiet. I'm trying.
Ooh, Cassian's gonna get target locked.
Yeah, Cassian's going to get hurt here.
That's
What's
inconvenient.
Steve's bow tie? Is it pointing out the front or has he got it side to
It'll be
side?
out front. Almost certainly out the front. Which well band is it? Is it?
It's not the best well band.
Oh, it's Scotland.
Yeah.
Look, Simon makes amazing hot chocolates. I can't say anything bad about Simon at all. And to be fair, Scott's quite the Jedi.
He is. Doesn't give himself enough credit,
No.
to be fair.
How you doing, Scott? You alright? I like to imagine Scott just always in robes now.
He probably is.
Or just, he never wears anything else in my head. So Ben, Simon's hot chocolates, they're legit, man. They're so good.
Oh, here we go, we've got some cues.
Oh, we got some big pews. Did handbrake? I am the best robot, I think, Ben. It turns
Oh,
out
you forgot about the other 30 minutes, Paul.
Turns out you're a bit loud, sorry.
Yeah. I'm quite surprised you could hear me from 4 hours away.
He is also that, Ben. Yes. Oh yeah, still a giveaway, boys. Get your tickets in.
See, I don't know how the spondoolies work.
Okay, so many ways you can get. Let's chat spondoolies a bit. While some dice are being thrown, we'll work
Because
out
when I've
the
been
damage
putting
in a minute.
bits on and everything, but I don't know how spondoolies work.
There are multiple ways you can acquire spondoolies. You can, number one, just sit and watch the stream for a bit. You'll slowly accumulate spondoolies.
Really?
Very good. You will do.
Oh, cool,
just for watch time.
Cool.
You can, I believe, get some for just hanging out and posting messages and chat. Just keep chatting. You get a couple of spondoolies every so often you chat. If you type in ! points, it'll tell you how many spondoolies you have.
Nice!
So JRV currently doesn't have enough spondoolies to enter the raffle, but there are a few ways he could. If JRV is not following, he could follow and acquire some spondoolies that
Thank
way.
you, Dave.
Someone
See,
can gift you them.
someone's like, is defending me.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. Well, no wonder.
Ulfric's got a few spondoolies. everybody.
Yeah, only a few.
There's he's watched the stream a lot, so you can watch, chat, follow, subscribe, donate bits. They all get you spondoolies. I believe that's all the ways you can do it.
I could check right this minute.
You can if you type ! Points in the chat. You could see how many spondoolies you have, and if you have 75, sir, you can enter ! Raffle.
I bet you I've got no spondoolies.
buy some raffle tickets, and you might end up with these lovely prizes.
They are.
Look at those beauties. Official, won by Kylo at System at the Hypespace down in Dorset.
He flew
on Saturday. He won a Worlds ticket, everybody. Kylo's going to Worlds.
It's Jan.
He's all right, X-Wing. And he got third place at UKTC.
He did.
He had quite the weekend. A world's ticket and third place at UKTC. He did all right.
So just put.
I'm sorry, Kay.
So just
I'm
put
not in charge of the
exclamation
system,
mark
it doesn't.
points.
Yeah, exclamation mark points. There you
I
go.
bet he's gonna say I've got none.
So Shoguns.
I have 22.
Shoguns 89. You have 22 Spondoolies. You need about.
I
50
need a
more.
lot more Spondoolies.
But if you leave it open on your phone, you slowly accumulate
Ah.
Spondoolies.
Thank you. I'm watching.
And you go see he's acquiring his Spondoolies, everybody. Just got the chat open.
Yeah, and
So,
I'm going to
yeah.
comment as well.
You can enter the raffle with exclamation mark raffle and then number 1 to 4, I think it is. We're doing. You can buy up to 4 tickets, 75 Spondoolies a ticket, and we'll have the draw in. Let me have a look how long is left on the timer for our giveaway for these lovely cards. Also, everybody, don't forget there's an X-Wing tournament here this weekend, both days. It is our monthly weekend Warlords tournament this weekend. Come and play X-Wing with us. So you've got 25 minutes left to enter the raffle. Looks like subscribers get an extra ticket as well when they enter. A free ticket.
Look at that. Check Salty out getting Spondoolies.
Yeah. Hey, Laszlo!
Laszlo,
My
way!
man! How you doing, boss? You alright? So yeah, there you go. There's all you can get Spondoolies. That's what they're used for. They're all used for all our raffles are run on the Spondoolie system, pretty much. So yeah, we'll have other stuff to give. We might have stuff to give this weekend. I don't know. We got a lot of stuff
I
on.
was going completely off it.
Oh, what's the damage? Okay, so we had a round of shooting. What's happened? So Redline's lost a shield. Shirley's lost the
Cassian's
shields.
lost all of his
Cassie's
shields.
lost the shields. Has lost 2 shields. So we.
Dave's used one lot of his protons.
Well, what else would he fire?
So that's what would have took Cassian shields then.
Yeah. So it's a couple of shields either way, but it's quite even still. 0 points, 0 points. So yeah, there you go. That's how our giveaways work.
And that shows how Salty gets Spondoolies.
Yeah, everyone
Because he
wants
hasn't a
Spondoolies.
clue.
Okay, you go acquire them right now. It's all good. Got that stream open. I've got 48 minutes of the game to go. There's plenty of time for this jazz to get a lot more blood.
It's going to get you.
gonna be
Hands
interesting.
blocked. Hands blocked. Yeah, there we go. Hands not getting away from that.
He could hop 3, but he don't have debris. Although, he will remove the debris stress with Kanan. So debris is kind of irrelevant to Han.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing with Ham.
Kanan's a bit good, everybody.
A bit good.
Yeah,
I think,
coordinate, reinforce, get target lock. Very good. So yeah, Sai coordinates a reinforce onto Rack,
then gets
which
the
then
ring.
gives Sai a reinforce, and then Sai, because of the title, gets a target lock from Rack, which includes Han Solo.
Does that pivot straight onto the rock?
No, it's
Oh,
can't
wow.
possibly, can it?
No. If it wasn't, it just wouldn't have happened.
If he's already on the rock, then he stays on the rock. If he's not on the rock, then he's not on the rock.
It's tasty.
Impossible. Base is square. That's how that works. Ewing's going to Ewing. Gets stressed there.
And Dave will probably just one ankle, one forward, and light up Cassie again.
Surprised by the 1.
Barrel roll.
Can't stress. That's a red maneuver.
Or is it?
So
I don't know. I
that's
don't
why
know the dial
I
on.
thought he'd too hard because it's white, and then focus
And the
barrel roll.
yeah.
But
Rack's not bothered about.
so Rack will
stress.
go on the debris. He will get the debris stress before he dauntlesses, so he can't take an action. So if he takes an action, be ready to run out and draw a shell. Because he might try and daunt and he's not allowed.
No, he won't.
I don't know.
No, Dave won't.
He'd be more stressed anyway.
Yeah, no, he can't.
It looks like he's thinking about it. It looks like he's thinking about Dauntless. You might have to go and shout him. Damage.
No, he's just rolled for the
Take stress.
Yep.
Take a second. No, Dave. No,
Oh,
no,
no.
Dave. No, stop. Stop him. Stop him.
He can't double.
The stress will happen first. The stress happened before Dauntless.
Amos. Amos. The stress will happen before Dauntless. Does it not? Dave is saying
It does. It does. It really does. It really does.
No, I've got Brian saying it's not. Is it?
The debris from the stress is part of the debris stress is part of doing the manoeuvre.
I'll let you argue it because I'm not.
Oh, come out.
Because you know more about it than me. Yeah, I'm not fighting that fight. I kind of want to see my next birthday, guys.
More nuances and rules.
What?
All them little rules interactions.
That's why I was not getting involved in all that.
Yeah, so the way it works is Dauntless is after you partially execute a manoeuvre, the debris stress happens within the manoeuvre. So by the time Dauntless comes around to check after you've executed, the debris stress is already there and stops you. That's why you can't do it.
See, I can't argue this because I really genuinely don't
it's
know.
all right. That's all right. The rules are something I look at a lot.
I'm just the guy that turns up and makes people laugh and be loud.
Yeah.
But when it comes to rules,
Yeah.
I'm not a.
It's all good, Ben, but it's like I say, it's
It has been a long time since he has flown a decimator, so
Yeah.
I will
It's
give
not
him
a
that
usual
because
ship
he
you
wouldn't. No. And it's not a ship Dave would normally fly in 2.0, in fairness.
No. So, but just the way the timing works. It's quite clear. After we know where the after execute maneuver trigger is. So the timing is after you execute maneuver. The condition is it being partial. So so the debris stress happens after you move the ship, but before you check pilot stress.
Yep.
And after you've done both of those things, you've executed the maneuver. So you move the ship, get the debris stress. Oh no,
Still a big hit.
it's after the. Why is it? No, it's after the check pilot stress, isn't it? So you move the ship, check pilot stress for the maneuver, get the debris stress. At that point, you partially executed the maneuver.
Yeah.
At that point, Dauntless triggers. So you get the debris stress too quickly for Dauntless to happen. Clear as
I
mud,
do
everybody.
hate being that guy that's like, no, you can't.
No,
But then you've got to be.
But I don't want to. I don't want Dave to keep doing it and playing it that way
Yeah,
on the tables, and then to find out later that he can't do what he wants to do.
that's a tasty shot.
Is just rather get it right first time.
Yeah, definitely.
Takes 2 crits. Is that hand?
I don't
I
know.
think he's all
because-
shooting hand now. He's gone all in
because
on hand.
no,
It's red line.
he's still got three. Saying he's still got 3 shields, so it's not been updated yet.
That might be at the end of the round.
I hope so.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that debris is kind of a problem. If he was on an asteroid, he could take action. There's no stress.
It's the
then
fact
we'll
that he's
shoot.
stressed. Oh,
Ideally, actually, for Dave, that would be a. Yeah, this is what I'm saying open boats. The stress debris happens before Dauntless triggers, so you can't Dauntless.
that was massive.
Ideally, for Dave, he would use gas clouds, I think. Because
Yes,
Dauntless really doesn't care about gas
No,
clouds. Not at all.
but then that helps help for the decimator as well. The fact of you're still rolling, and whatever
6
you,
out of 8 sides are evade.
whatever you're going to roll is going to end up as a evade because of gas cloud.
You can only turn a blank to evade.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's still almost.
You need the focus.
Yeah.
3/4 an evade though. On one die when you gas cloud it.
If it's anything like my dice, then gas clouds are great.
Oh, Rack's got a shot damage. I'm gutted for him.
Oh, Hans,
So,
Hans got fuel leak. Ouchie.
Did Braylon shoot off the reinforce? He might have done. It's a weird decision if you did, though. I don't know why you would do that. Rack shoots with it before you shoot. If Brain was a higher initiative than Rack, or shot before Rack, and shot off his reinforced with jamming beam, that'd be kind of cool. But there's not much point doing
But there's
it.
no point because
No, there's not a massive point. Not given that he shoots after Rack and even after hand as well, it makes it points.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate being that guy on the rules.
Yeah, I know
rules
it's horrible, isn't it?
Me and Tim are the rules guys. That's what we do. Yeah, so much to say today.
Exactly.
Actually, gas clouds would be good for Dave.
I'll double decimates again and take gas clouds.
No idea, open boats. Why? Do you need a set? I don't know if they will ever be available outside the boxes.
I've got another set because I bought 2 boxes.
I've got 3 sets.
Yeah. All right then.
So I'm saying I can.
All right then.
But here's the thing. Well, Kylo's got 8 sets.
Well, Kylo's just gone like, oh, I like the look of this ship. Let's buy it.
Kylo got 4 of each.
A bajillion.
box. Like the man's mad. Absolutely mad.
See, I'd do it just for the torrents because I think the torrents are pretty ships.
The torrents are really good fun, actually. This is the thing I've found about the new stuff. I think the most fun and Republic ship is the Torrent,
Yes.
and I think the most fun Separatist ship is the Vulture.
Yes, no, definitely, Tavern, definitely. Even I was like, I really want to fly them, and then was putting missiles on them. You don't need the missiles at all.
No, you don't.
You really don't.
No, you just don't need
As
it.
I found out, and it's just fun. But I'm still finding the most fun.
I think Josh is fine. He's got nowhere to go here.
No. The most fun I've had flying Republic
Yeah, I got 2 of each box, Paul, just for more ships. More ships,
is
more good.
flying.
And I use all the ships, actually. I've used all 4 Torrents and I've used all 5 Vultures I've got. Who's saying as well, kind of cynically, the current meta to have
Yes, definitely.
like 5 or 6 ship lists works out quite well for FFG selling their products, doesn't it?
But if they're going to release nice ships that you can do that, it's great.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. What I'm saying, I'm just saying it's a thing.
But no, I'm still waiting for Republic Y-Wings.
Yeah, the plated white ones. Yeah, man.
Oh, they're going to
You
be
got
tasty.
Anakin pilot, you got Ahsoka Gunner.
Yeah. Yes.
Seems fun. Ahsoka Gunner could go on arcs. You got more droids.
Then I can use my Ahsoka when I get
know.
an Ahsoka dial cover. I could use that.
Oh yeah, Rasamace does some like dial covers, doesn't
Yes.
it? So if you want some really nice looking dials, guys, go and have a look at Rasamace painting.
Definitely,
I've heard. I'm not sure if this is just true, but he might have a Patreon.
I think so. I've heard somewhere on the grapevine he's got a Patreon.
Yeah. So yeah, Rasta just launched Wave 3 of his dials, everybody, which is all the Republican separate stuff. It's all things like Obi-Wan, Maul, all those cool people.
See, that just screams K straight away.
Yeah, K with his Duke Torrents.
Yeah.
He had mixed results, system open, but they're cool. Everyone's just flying the gold squadrons with nothing though. Just 25-point gold squadron, man.
But I tell you what, I am looking forward to
They're really good.
the Naboo fighters.
Oh yeah.
And Padme looks ridiculous.
Padme and Luminara, match made in heaven.
Padme with Duke. Because have you seen Padme's ability?
Oh, it's gonna be like older Mega Lead.
You can only change one eye.
You can't change any. With Padme, I don't think. I think she
No,
blocks
no,
all of them.
No, you can only modify one eye.
Is it one?
One eye.
Yeah, do with any all day long, I don't care. God, Jedi on board, don't care.
It's like when Steve did Duke on an IG.
That was Duke Palom, man. Duke
That
Palom
was
was
it.
legit.
Yeah.
that was cool. Yeah, I think Cassian and Braylon are going to get thrown away here, and Hannah's going to have to carry hard.
the aggressive dice rolls
Yeah, he's hanning a lot.
with his
He's
dust
got
pool of insecurity.
Three's pretty good. That's a lot of hits.
That is a lot of hits.
Yeah, Braille and Cassian are suffering from a lack of board space.
Yeah.
Like, where does Cassian go next time to cut the rock? There is nowhere.
There's nowhere. So that just works out brilliant for
Dave.
yeah.
I mean, for Dave, it's pick on Cassian, kill him, probably. Maybe I'll probably shoot Braille anyway. We shoot Cassian. Oh, Jay subscribed. Jay, check your Spondoolies. You'll have some Spondoolies. And if you would like a chance to win these cards, enter the raffle quickly.
Do it.
You've got some time.
Sometime.
I don't know how much time.
Some kind of time.
But you have enough Spondoolies. I believe a subscription gets you like 50 Spondoolies or something. It's pretty good for the old Spondoolie account, everybody. How long we got on the giveaway? 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get these, everybody. Then we'll do a draw. See who wins.
The pie's put 5.
The pie's really gone for
pie.
it. He must like the Inquisitor.
The pies just does it
They all
because
love the cards.
he's a top bloke.
The Inquisitor art is so good.
I know, and it's like the
It was-
1.0 one as well.
It's the same art
It's
as
gorgeous.
There was 1.0 Worlds card with the same art, wasn't there? Look at that. Look how menacing he is. I mean, I know he gets taken down like chump in season 1.
Yeah, no, I'm really gutted
Spoilers.
about that.
If you haven't seen Rebel Season 1 spoilers by now, then that's your fault. But still a really good character actually in the show. And he does leave at the right point, I think.
I think keeping him on for another season, I think would have worked.
I don't know. I think Thrawn covered it perfectly.
But then saying that he did,
It's sort of like he died, so they escalated how much they.
he helped make Ezra
Yeah, it was good for character
become
development.
because season 1 Ezra just wound me up
Season
something
one's
fierce.
Tricky, difficult to watch back now, just because Ezra's hard work in season 1. It's a very kids show.
I just don't like how Ezra was in it. It's just
But in season 2 onwards is really good.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I think
so much better.
killing off the Inquisitor is part of that. It's where the show took its first serious turn. Is when the Inquisitor dies. So he does help the show a lot. Does the Inquisitor? Really good character.
What about
lovely shit?
yeah.
Lovely shit. Coming out in Wave 5 as well. Everybody get excited. Get Inquisitor's ties out. And he was an absolute beast in 1.0 as well.
Yeah, he was.
Don't see him a lot in 2.0, but I would like to see the art encourage people to fly him because actually he's
Well,
alright.
I've got a really nice painted Inquisitor's tie that I won.
You won the raffle, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, a Rasta
What
special.
one of? Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very good. He's alright at painting Rasta, isn't he?
Yeah,
It's okay.
he's okay.
He'll do. But yeah, I would like to see more people fly Inquis.
It's just finding
It's cool.
something that for him to synergize and.
Well, there's loads of Imperial Aces listed around. There's lots of Vader, there's lots of Sunday, there's lots of Whisper. Red Line's vaguely ace. I'll let you off. He's an I5 with boost and barrel.
I
On
would.
that basis, I'll let him off.
I would.
But you don't really see Inquisitor.
No.
You even see Duchess more
I think
than you
it's
see
because he's far too frail now, without auto thrusters. I think
I don't know, he's a shit with the Force and evade. I don't know.
his
man.
ability's cool though. He can stop you from gaining the bonuses.
He's got 2 Force and evade action. A white evade.
But no, it's still
That's cool, man.
no.
It's a shame you kind of want the boost and barrels linked to evade rather than focus, don't you?
It's cool though how you can spend it while you're defending at range 1. You can spend a force to get rid of their extra dice.
Yeah,
And shoot
the only shame is when you shoot at range 3, you don't deny the range bonus for them. You just gain yours.
That would have been massive.
So rather than treating the attack as range 1, you gain the range bonus, and they also gain the range bonus.
I just don't. I'd love to be able to
But
fly him, but I don't.
more
think
dice, more good.
I just don't think I could fly him.
His dial's still really good.
I'm too much in your face, kind of.
You used to be the defender boy, didn't you?
Yeah,
I mean, you're not flying defender a lot, are you?
I miss them.
Oh, Jay, you've still not gone. How did you only get that many Spondoolies?
Because I would on.
It's 75 to enter, boss.
Give me. Bring down the points cost of the.
Oh, it's because Ulfric gifted the sub. So, Ulfric, when you gift the sub, I'm pretty sure you get the Spondoolies. That's why you have 1 billion.
But if they
That'd be
drop
why.
if they drop the points cost of a delta, so you could get 3 deltas in, I would fly 3 naked deltas, hands down. Because really, I personally don't think you need to run anything on them really.
4 deltas is done quite well at tournaments, at high speed tournaments, and then like a couple of them have an astromech, and that's it.
No, I'm on about defenders.
Oh, defenders. He said deltas.
Yeah, the deltas. That's their
Oh,
their
the PS1.
yeah.
I thought you meant actually Delta 7B.
No.
Delta 7.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, defenders. The PS1 defenders. You should talk defenders with Pi. He's been very well.
I know he does. Because when I first played against him, I saw he got a defender, and I was like, oh, I like you
And then you
even
got a second
more.
one out. You're like. And then you got Palp. You're like, whoa! Palp defenders.
Is
it's
it
back.
Palp Shoal?
Yeah. Palp on a Lambda with 2 defenders list. Or PS1, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
No juke for you.
But
Thank
then
God.
it was looking at the list that I saw Ian Kafka run, which was Rex LeBraff with Duke, Marek Seal, and Duchess.
All the crit management.
Yep.
Whoa.
You knows it.
I was expecting Krennic as well then.
But no, I miss my defenders, and I love flying them. But
2.0 defenders are a bit scary.
oh yeah, definitely. I did fly the 2 defenders at one point as well.
Just 2 defenders,
Yeah,
fully kitted.
yeah. Vessery and Rexler.
Yeah, that's the list. It's an alright list as well.
But at the minute where the meta's a lot of multiple ships and anything more than 3, I'm just nah.
Yeah, 2 defenders plus power up is pretty good. Scary.
Defenders are just a scary full stop.
The
And
7 health.
getting the extra shield and being able to do every action and it being a white.
You are right, Paul. Pi is okay.
Pi is not just a great bloke, he's a top bloke.
He's good fun to play against. I really enjoy playing against Pi. Hopefully he's coming down this weekend. I don't know.
I hope so.
Not touch base with him. He doesn't seem to be in chat today. I'm kind of gutted. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys either will, if you're not joining us at the store, join us on the stream. There'll be plenty of people in the booth to look after you. Very good, Ben.
He is indeed. Definitely.
Well, yeah, we'll see who's going to be the new veterans.
Yeah.
Could be anybody.
Could be you, Ryan.
No. Let's not go there.
I think with the hyperspace, it opens up even more.
I'm doing the hyperspace day. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be the first hyperspace tournament in the store, actually, as well.
Because I'm half tempted to try the slippery nomads again that Steve made.
Slippery nomads.
Yeah.
So,
Nora with
Which Nora?
Ion Y-Wing
wiring Nora.
with turret, expert handling proton torps. Dutch
I've read that
Vander, exactly the same. Wedge Antilles with proton torps. I think there might be something else on it, I can't remember.
You're right, Cam. Yeah, you can't put Inquisitor on. So this lovely Inquisitor card,
You wouldn't be able to run.
you can't fly that on Saturday, boys.
But you can fly it on Sunday.
You can fly on Sunday. We'll just have to fly Supervenny instead. I'd love that. A tournament. Hello, Cam. Thank you for joining us, boss. Cam's never played against earlier.
Was that
And he's popped over and he's now on the
Hey.
chat. Yeah.
so to
Cassian's dead. Inevitable.
swap the Psy for a Cassian?
Oh, yeah, Side. Where's Side gone?
Psy's gone.
Sunday. Are you playing Sunday, Ben? Yeah.
No, I think he's playing
Are
Saturday.
you playing Saturday? I can't which day is it. I have very short term memory.
When you're saying Sunday, then automatically, I've got to say it's Sunday. Oh, Saturday, sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who flies what at the hyperspace on the Saturday.
I think you'll see a lot of Han Solos.
Regen Han,
Yeah,
Liz Han,
yeah,
or fatter.
yeah.
Oh right. So if you're playing against this hand, what do you want to fly against it? Not that I'm trying to attack against it or anything. What would you fly against this hand, everybody? How do you stop it?
A hammer.
I haven't really got one of those. Oh no, I know how you stop it. Any seismics.
Or just a hammer and smash the model. And then their hands.
Just seismic every single obstacle on the board. No hand rolls.
But then that stops you getting 6 dice.
That's true.
Would you rather have that? or be able to be the guy that says, I got 6 dice on a large base ship? Because I know what I'd pick.
Han's quite good to do it against as well, because Han's likely to be at range 3 through a rock.
Yeah.
And he's a large ship, so he could well be in Tully's bullseye.
Do you want to be that guy? Do you retract your statement of blowing up all the obstacles? Oh, raffles over.
Closed. The raffle's closed. Should we pick a winner?
Can
should we
we?
do it at the end of the game? Keep the suspense going. The pie's entered the raffle. He's around somewhere.
He's probably coming. So he's
I'm calling you out, Pie. Where are you? Han can reroll at range 0 to 1 of any obstacle. As per the Han Pie card. So all you have to do is just blow up all of them. It's modified, isn't it?
Just the
Modified's
best
one. There you go.
marker. The best well
So
banned.
range 0 to 1 of an obstacle, you can re-roll all of your dice. But if there's no obstacles, you ain't got any re-rolls, boys. Got it for all you hand players.
Has Redline got? What happened to Redline?
It's almost like I pulled over the hand card and Redline was gone. Flew off with the 4K. I just want like an action
What?
replay on that.
Yeah, so do I.
What are you on about? He flew off with the 4K. I promise we were paying attention. Dave?
I still think Dave could do this with rack 20 minutes. I think he can do this.
He needs to kill Braylon, and even then he doesn't do it. So he needs to kill Braylon in half hand without losing half points.
Or just take Han.
Yeah, he needs to kill Braylon half point. Tiny obstacles also is a good point. They do help a little against Han Solo. They don't deny a huge amount of board against him, though. Just the fact that the difference between there being an obstacle and not being an obstacle is bigger than the difference between the small and the big one.
The thing is, they're still not really the smallest
Or
of obstacles
take
anymore.
gas clouds, because if Han shoots you through a gas cloud, got the best defense.
That would shut him down. Will shut him down a bit. Will help you.
Han really likes debris as well, so don't bring debris.
Just take gas clouds.
Yeah, bring your negative play experience, everybody.
But you take all gas clouds.
Right.
And you did it system
System
open.
open, right?
You did that against me, didn't you?
I flew Super Penny with 3 gas clouds. So I was like,
Well,
I've got
played-
my negative obstacles. My
Yeah, but I
negative
played on the
experience.
Saturday, didn't I?
I don't know if I... Yeah, I had him with the gas as well. Just
Yeah,
closer,
yes you
troll-
did.
troll it.
Yes you did.
I played as one
And I
guy-
beat you by 8 points.
Yeah, I know, it was really close. You got to troll the gas clouds, it's funny.
So, can't Rack burn that now?
Rack's bleeding points.
Because he's got the reinforce.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop the damage.
Oh, but does he have to spend the does he have to spend the reinforce to turn the eye to a crit?
No, he doesn't spend it, just has to have it. You have to be in the side that it's reinforced against. So, yeah, Josh has rolled 3, so he takes 2, and then that's half pointed. Even if it's range 3, Rack doesn't get a die. So, he's just going to take it on the chin. Be interested if Dave, what happened to
Yeah, I know.
Let's see if he pops in afterwards. We completely missed it. Was not expecting it, but he's like on 6 hull, 2 ships, so he must have fallen off. That's a huge. That's game losing, isn't it? Flying off red line.
That's massive.
Rack's not even on 10 hull. Rack's on 9 hull.
And he's blinded pilot as well. So that's why he couldn't do.
Oh, then you can't.
He can't do his bit. Can't do his ability.
You can't not reinforce. You'll die.
Yeah, but he still wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, but then it stops your ability. That's what I mean. You can you try and fix the ability, but then you're not reinforcing. You're being shot at, which is sad times.
You need-
And Braylon's going to have lots of mods.
Yeah.
Braylon will probably hard 2 over the debris. He might still be in range of Kanan.
Oh my god, and console fire as well.
Oh, he's already hard fired. It's kind of over then, isn't it? Oh, hard 2 not even over debris, so he'll try and Kanan distress, surely. No? Won't Kanan distress.
What?
Okay. Fair enough.
Play for the bomb?
I don't get why you wouldn't Kanan distress, because now next turn he's just going to lazily go 3 forwards.
Because I wouldn't have played for the bomb.
I would have played for the bomb.
But surely he couldn't. He would have been able to have got barrel roll in.
Nah, play for the bomb. But you remove the stress, focus, and just chill, and you.
Oh, so that's going to make him. Yeah, okay.
And then you can K turn next turn. You just do a 2k there. Like
Yeah.
playing does a 2k there, Iraq is in big trouble.
Which Josh, I have a feeling Josh will, because Josh will smell blood in the water now, and
Well, no, we can't now. He's missed the opportunity to game the stress.
well,
He should have came when Brain did the manoeuvre.
He's stupid.
Yeah, well, it does mean he can.
Okay.
But he didn't need Kanan for hand, so I'm surprised he didn't do it. Maybe he forgot he can. There's also that's a possibility. He forgot that Kanan can also help enemies. I have to ask him.
Yeah, I thought it was just Kanan was just for himself. For
0
that
to
shit.
2. After a friendly ship execution bite maneuver, 0 to 2.
Oh my days.
There appears to be some.
That
fire.
is naughty.
Oh, hold on. That is dirty. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's my verdict.
Has he
No
got-
shot from Rack.
Well, he's still got to do his console fire, hasn't he? Because he's still in.
Yes. Console fire's rolled it and it's back. Looks like a fuel leak. Yeah, it's a fuel leak.
Yeah.
Console fire blank. He didn't even get the obstruction die because he got structural. Which now removes range bonuses and obstruction dice as well.
Really?
It's 1 for defense dice. It's a minimum of 0. So if you're at range 2 or range 1 through an obstacle, or you're at range 3 and you're a decimate structural damage, you won't roll.
So if he was at range 3 through obstacle, would he?
You roll 1.
Yeah.
0 plus 1 plus 1 minus 1
Yeah.
equals 1. Quick math.
Because we were working that out with, because I was reading R4P on the arcs about making, because you know when it's damaged engine, you're making red manoeuvres that 1 harder. So even with R4P, you're lowering the difficulty by 1, but it's still going to be red because it's red. It's the added red as well. Because a 3 hard on an arc is
Default
red.
is red, so the damage engine and the R4 whatever
R4P.
R4P cancel each other out.
Yeah.
And you end up red.
Yeah. Because Josh didn't know that.
Yeah. Yes. Not right. It does. And the normal hard, too hard. Would go back
Because
to white.
we were finding out as well for myself, because I didn't even know that was until we then had to look up on a wall check if this is what had
Raven's in a bit
happened.
of trouble here. Potentially.
Dave's dice hasn't been that great, to be fair.
Got them odds. What can you do? He's rolled 4 dice, got 2 hits. That's fine. Dice were fine there. Josh got his dice were exactly as expected for that attack. So
Range 1. This is going to hurt. And he's
should be
got
3, but he's got 4. So dice are a bit hot. Josh's dice have been pretty hot.
and crit as well.
Dave's dice have been not too bad, but Josh's dice have been potent. But
And he's got
fly-
fuel leak.
Yeah, the fewer triggers. I don't know if I've noticed that. I don't know if it really matters
I'm not saying
at this
anything.
point.
I'm not saying anything.
He's.
Oh, Josh pointed it out.
Oh yeah, they found it. That's dead.
I didn't want to.
It's the 1 damage actually. So it
Yeah,
didn't
it's,
matter.
yeah.
I think they were pretty gutted about.
I
taking
think so
Red
too.
Line off the board. It did kind of kill the competition, didn't it? 'Cause it was quite close up to that point.
It was. I think the big thing was how Redline had gone, and we just completely missed it.
Yeah, we fight an 8-hole ship off the board, then what's going to happen? You're going to lose games. It's more of the game, everybody. If you fly 8-health ship off the board, you're going to lose.
Well, it was like you
From
doing
somebody
that
who flew a 9-health ship off the board before
you-
it had even started in a final last week.
Didn't you do that with an arc?
Yep. Like I said, before we even started shooting each other, in the final of a tournament, I flew a ship off the board.
And guess
then
who came
proceeded-
second because of it?
And then, I proceeded to lose the game. But never mind, it was fun.
And the points difference between me and you was what?
About an arc.
About
Convenient, that. It was still a good day.
that was a funny day.
Turns out Republic's alright. Me and you liking Republic.
Yeah. That
Right
was,
then, everybody. Now the game is
Ooh.
finished. Would you like to do the honours, Salty? And
I would.
draw?
How do I do this?
So, we need to go to I'll show you. Go to Streamlabs,
Yep.
and then all we've got to do is click, pick winner. You press
Is
the
that
button.
all I've got to
You
do?
only got to do. The winner of these 2 cards is.
Ulfric!
1066. Congratulations, sir. To go with your pile of Spondoolies. You
With
have
your
these 2
infinite of spondoolies.
beautiful cards, please.
To be honest, they really are beautiful.
Given that you are here this weekend, mate, I assume you want us to answer them. We'll leave them in the back room for you. And I don't know if there's any more things I can write your name on with them. I could always put them in with my stuff so we don't lose them conveniently. I'll look after them for you.
This is what I want.
I can just leave them on this pile. There's a pile already full for I don't know. No, there's a full brick. I'll put them to the side for you, mate. Don't worry. We'll have them in the back room for you. Come and find me or one of the commentary team on Saturday. And we'll hand them over to you. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Like I said, both days this weekend, we've got tournaments going on. Come and
They're
join
going to be
us.
both very strong days. Very strong days.
There's some very good players in the room, myself included. Obviously. And see you later, Paul. Thanks for joining us, mate.
See you later, Paul.
Thank you, Tavern Wars, for the donation.
Hey, Tavern Wars. Cheers, dude.
Very kind, sir. Do you know Tavern Wars is happens to be the owner of the best toggle locks in X-Wing? Little known fact about Tavern Wars, but he has a set of incredible toggle locks.
Does he?
The best toggle locks you've ever seen.
What are they?
Epiprint.
Oh, they're the Lynch ones. Yeah.
Yes. The power of Leopard. You know Tavern
Yeah.
Wars. No. Yes.
That's
Yes.
why I asked Ryan if I could use them today.
They're cool, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
cool. Matt Whittam is a bit good at it.
Ah, he's a bit good.
If you need any critic, guys,
Can't believe
Talk
I've
to
not
Matt.
seen him in today.
he was in game 1.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was in
Oh,
game
I'm
one, to be honest with
gutted.
I know. We've not seen him this evening. But yeah, if you need any acrylic made, custom acrylic, Matt Whittam is your boy.
Definitely.
He is
We're going
amazing. You're going again?
It's entirely up to you to switch off.
We're switching off, yeah. Dave's going again.
Hey, Dave wants to win.
Dave had a very determined look in his face behind. I know you've got to trust my description of Dave's face, but I would say very determined. What about
Yes,
you?
yeah. That was a face of I'm going to beat this.
Dave set up and he wants to go again.
He's going to
So,
win with Imperial corned beef.
Yes, potentially. It's still a very scary list. I think he's a bit frustrated that he fell off the board.
Yeah.
It happens, man. You take the risks. It happens. If the K-turn fits, and Redline's back in the fight, Braylon can be ripped in half with a torpedo.
If I saw the positioning when he did that for K, knowing what it was, I probably would have gone for the same thing as well.
We'll go and ask him how close it was. I guess you guys have already seen because you guys have probably been paying attention, like you guys. We're pretty rubbish, turns out.
We're not a bit good at this game.
No, not really. So, everyone's allowed 2 chances, Paul. You know, Fish is just like the leader. 2 chances.
If you're about 4.5 hours away, then you probably get another chance.
No, Paul's approximately half an hour closer than that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, approximately. Give or take.
Approximately.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Dave's keen to give
Dave is keen.
So, guys, we'll leave him to it because it is already nearly 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. It's our bedtime.
It's past Salty's bedtime.
Thank you all for your company this evening. Big thank you as well, if they end up watching this back, to Steve and to Josh for commentating the first game. To all the 4 players who played on the stream as well. It's good to have lots of very content.
It was fun to be back
4
on
interesting
stream.
lists, 2 really interesting games. And we'll see how it goes this weekend. Please come and join us on the stream at the weekend. If you cannot be in the store, and I would much prefer you to be in the store, come and show us some love. Please be in the commentary, join us in the booth. Saturday and Sunday, there'll be 4 or 5 games each day for your amusement. 2 more veterans as we gear up towards the tournament in October, which should be very exciting. You've got one on the table right now, Dave. He'll be there for that tournament. And we'll see who else is going to join him.
I need to get my tournaments in. I need to do it.
You do, man.
So, because I think the only way I'm getting is through MOV.
Yeah, hardcore MOV players.
Yeah.
Kev has got that list nailed down. If you see the list, Kev is like a million MOV ahead of second place, so Kev is fine. Kev's also going to be probably here both days, I suspect, as well, as usual. So yeah, beers, all the regulars. I don't know who's commentating exactly. I'll be commentating Sunday. You'll have Salty.
Yeah, I'll be about hopefully on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Which would be nice.
Be good.
But it'd be nice to see everyone that I don't get to see a lot of in store as
Hang out with
well.
your mates.
Definitely.
Okay.
It's not as much as it's about playing with a hobby and a game that we enjoy. But how I see it is we have your senior mates. It's more than just pushing chips around on a table.
Exactly.
You know?
So let's transition. We'll leave the boys on the table. Let them hack it out for another game. And we'll cut back to placeholder. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Right. Thank you for joining us all, then, guys. It's a shame you can't make it, Paul. Bit of support is always welcome. Thank you for watching the stream, mate. Oh, Frick, see you at the weekend. I've got your card saved.
Yeah,
don't
see
worry.
you at weekend, all for it.
Have a nice evening, everyone. And we will see you later. Bye.
Bye.